Daily at offleaseonly.com. Don't pay more. Save thousands. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Bee. So don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Happy Friday. It is the KVJ show. Welcome to your weekend. It is good to see everybody today.
Happy Friday.
Yeah, that's it.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, here we go. Got some fun stuff coming up. Usual Friday, no name movie game going to be on the way. The KVJ Workday grocery giveaway, $200 in free groceries at 9 a.m. So nice little start to the weekend. Everything else going well for everybody here today?
Yeah, both of you, I feel like I just left you.
Yeah.
Because you were both in my dream last night.
Okay.
Were you massaging me again?
No.
Okay, that was my dream.
We were in this condo, but we were trying to figure out like what we were going to do with it. And there was like really bad weather going on outside and the condo wasn't furnished and that was stressing us out. And so we were trying to figure out how this condo, this big empty condo was going to work. And I was trying to solve the problems. And then I woke up and I'm like, oh, what are we going to do about the furniture? And you ever wake up and you still are trying to figure out how to solve the problem from your dream?
Yes, it's usually fleeting. It's like 15 seconds will go by,
Yeah.
and you're still kind of in it, and then you kind of come to. But yes, I've had that.
I was walking to the bathroom going, oh man, what am I going to do about the furniture? Like,
Yeah.
then I finally figured out, oh wait, that was a dream. Crazy.
There's a lot of weird stuff going on.
It was so vivid, and it was you two, and we were in a car at one point. There was bad weather. It was just super vivid.
So you show up in my dreams a lot, Virginia. Kev, not so much. Denny's Soups, not so much. But you seem to be, which is alarming.
I like that I'm in that head.
Let's get a psychiatrist and sit
He
down.
thinks about you a lot, Virginia.
Well, join the club. Many men have sat where you're sitting.
I mean, I think it's qualified as a night terror at that point.
I don't know if I'm giving you a massage. That kind of sounds awesome.
That was a good one, actually.
As long as it's that bad. Well, if you're waking up from a weird dream, it might just be the KVJ show. We are on right now. You can see us on KVJ TV, listen on the radio, and download that free 97.9 WRMF app and check us out there.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in just a second, oh my gosh, is Screech alive or not? There were social media reports yesterday about the untimely death of Dustin Diamond from Saved by the Bell. Coming up in a second, we'll get into it. I know you guys can't wait to find out what's going on with Screech. I will let you know. Before that, though, Colin Jost went on Ellen DeGeneres' show, and there's been some rumors that he's leaving Saturday Night Live. He addressed those rumors.
Okay.
Here's a little bit of Colin.
I don't have a real timeline. I just mean like I started to potentially psychologically brace for the concept of leaving, which I hadn't really done. And I don't really know. I certainly quarantine makes you appreciate having any job and very much appreciating having friends that you get to work with and enjoy seeing. So I'm certainly no rush to leave, but at some point there's other things I want to do, and that's kind of what I'm trying to figure out a way to do.
Okay.
Rocco will be so excited to hear this. They're doing a Paw Patrol movie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you've got little ones that love Paw Patrol, listen to this star-studded cast that is voicing the animated movie. Kim Kardashian, Jimmy Kimmel, Tyler Perry, Dax Shepard, they've all joined on to the movie cast.
Remember when there was that rumor on the internet going around that they were trying to stop Paw Patrol because all of the defund the police? No, they're taking down Paw Patrol. It was just a rumor.
And finally here, speaking of rumors, is this just a rumor? What the heck's going on with Screech from Saved by the Bell? There was reports yesterday on social media, which is so credible. You know, Twitter is super credible. That he had died in prison. And I guess it is not true. It's one of those satire stories that they put out there.
There's certain celebrities, when you hear their name and that they died, you kind of go, wait a minute, is this a hoax? Screech would be one of them.
Yes.
You just hear their name.
Yeah.
If you're on social today and you're like, oh my gosh, they got Screech. No, they did not get Screech. He did not die in a prison riot.
If you hear, oh, David Hasselhoff, you're like, all right, let me just double check to make sure he's really dead here.
David Hasselhoff got trampled by a giraffe.
Yeah,
what?
it's always some weird...
Something crazy. Yeah. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife. Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, last night was your dueling town halls. You had Donald Trump in Miami doing one. You had Joe Biden in Philadelphia doing another at the exact same time on opposing networks. It was apparently very interesting. I did not watch either, but I was checking out the Twitter to see the comments as it was going on.
I was trying to go back and forth to watch both of them. I could find Biden. I couldn't find Trump for some reason. They went at the same exact time?
The exact same time, yeah. NBC's where Trump was.
I put on NBC and there was a TV show on.
Really?
Yeah. I texted friends too, and they said...
I put on Big Brother because I don't care about either stupid political party, and Trump did end before Biden.
Okay, maybe I turned on. Yeah. That makes sense.
Because I noticed that Biden was still on, and there was a regular show on NBC.
I might have got late to the party.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they had Savannah Guthrie was on there moderating, and that's kind of what I was seeing. And people are like going, man, it's a little contentious over there.
Yeah, I kept on seeing it all on social media. That's why I was trying to find it.
Yes. Yeah, and I had seen some stuff. I think her husband's a big Democrat, and so to have her the one hosting the town hall, apparently she was giving it to Trump a little bit last night. The Trump did talk about his popularity compared to that of Jesus Christ.
Somebody said to me the other day, you're the most famous person in the world by far. I said, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. They said, yes, you are. I said, no. They said, who's more famous? I said, Jesus Christ.
Oh, there you go. Bible days.
I'm not taking any chances. I'm not going to have an argument. Hey, I'm not having any arguments. Jesus Christ. I'm not going to take any chances, huh? And let me look up and I'll say, and it's not even close.
Okay. Well,
I think that was his, he had one of those rallies. I think that's what that was from.
Get people all fired up.
Oh, into a lather.
Yeah. Gets him.
I watched Big Brother.
I watched Big Brother too, but I was on delay. It was all wonky.
Mm-hmm.
Big Brother was fascinating.
Well, Florida is getting hit hard by all the campaigning going on. Trump is going to be in Fort Myers and Ocala today. He stayed last night at his golf course there in Doral, so he's hanging there for the overnight. Vice President Pence, who was campaigning in Miami-Dade yesterday, so they're all over South Florida. I'm sure Biden will be back before the election. Miley Cyrus and Lady Gaga actually here is trying to get you to go out and vote, and she has written a song that apparently is encouraging people to do so.
Do you know how to vote? I know a place you can go. It's called turbovote.org. turbovote.org. They'll help you register, inform you how to vote, help tell you where to go. I know some of you still don't know.
Okay, there you go, Lady Gaga. Thank you very much.
Oh man, I can't wait when all this crap's over with.
When the craziness dies down.
Did she not practice that?
It sounded like it was kind of off the top of the dome.
Yeah.
I hope she didn't practice that.
Agreed.
If it was us, it's great. If it's her, you expect better.
Right?
Yeah. So there you go. Thank you, Lady Gaga.
The KVJ Show mornings and the best variety from the 2000s, 10s, and today for your workday. 97.9 WRMF.
Strikes rejuvenation. Get sexy now.
Strax Rejuvenation wants you to look and feel your best with great financing options. You can have the body you've always wanted without having to come up with all the cash. With 10 highly qualified plastic surgeons and great specials, now is the time to call Strax. 954-634-3333. Strax offers cosmetic procedures to address any areas of concern and correct them quickly, as well as extremely affordably. You can have a breast lift starting at $125 a month or a mommy makeover starting at $225 a month. If you've been thinking about a gastric sleeve for massive weight loss, Strax now has made it possible for $269 a month. Pick a cosmetic procedure and Strax will have a perfect surgeon that will meet with you for a free one-on-one consultation. Visit the Strax Med Spa for the best prices in South Florida for all of the best fillers, Botox, and numerous lasers for all of your beautification desires. Simply call Strax at 954-634-3333 or log on to straxrejuvenation.com or Instagram to make a life-changing appointment. Payments are 60 months for qualified credit patients.
With Community Care Plan, your child can have an affordable health plan owned by trusted hospitals, including Joe DiMaggio and Zala Children's Hospitals. We offer head-to-toe coverage for kids with year-long open enrollment, and our members have access to the best doctors in South Florida. Apply for Florida Kid Care and choose Community Care Plan today. Learn more at ccphealthykids.org. Community Care Plan is a Florida Healthy Kids Plan option for children ages 5 to 18.
Love Jersey Mike's subs? Love them times 12 with our new catering box. Packed full of a dozen individually wrapped subs. They're yours for the sharing. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
It's Macy's lowest prices of the season with 40 to 60% off the looks you'll love for fall. And save on great specials like a dazzling new piece of diamond or gemstone jewelry from Effie and more. Now 60 to 65% off. And get ready for cooler nights ahead with 65% off all new Charter Club and Damask Design sheets and bedding going on now at Macy's. Plus, contact-free curbside pickup is now available. Find a location near you at Macys.com/stores. Savings off sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
If you're involved in a legal dispute, call me, Glenn Levine, a board-certified civil trial lawyer at the law offices of Anajar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. And take back control of your life. Office in West Palm Beach.
You can't trust just anyone to work on your face or body. And that's why Inspire Aesthetics is the choice for me. They have state-of-the-art locations in both Fort Lauderdale and Delray. They're nationally recognized and board-certified plastic surgeons and a highly trained team of master injectors will guide you through the entire process for the most unbelievable results. Have you heard about the Inspire Botox Experience Special? Just $179 for your first 20 units of Botox. Check out the before and afters at InspireAesthetics.com to be amazed. Then call or text 855-INSPIRE to set up your consultation. 855-INSPIRE.
If you don't know PPC, if you don't know SEO, if you don't know OTT, if you don't know targeted display, social media management, website development, email marketing, you don't have to. All you need to know is 2060 Digital South Florida.
We can help you with the digital marketing your business needs, but maybe doesn't understand or have the time to execute. 2060 Digital is a Google Premier Partner. That may not mean a lot to you, but when you consider that only 3% of digital advertising agencies carry that designation, it should. If you're in charge of marketing for business, you'll likely have digital marketing questions. At 2060 Digital, we have the answers. So learn more about us and how we could potentially help your business. Visit our website, 2060digitalsouthflorida.com, and ask for a free digital audit. Log on, 2060digitalsouthflorida.com. 2060 Digital, a division of Hubbard Radio West Palm Beach.
Dear teens out there, like you, I also thought vaping was cool, but I was proven wrong when my life changed entirely, and I realized things aren't always what they seem. I thought vaping wasn't addictive, but after a week, I would get twitchy without it. I thought I was going to have the best year with my cheerleading squad, but it's hard to cheer with just one lung. And I thought vaping wouldn't affect the ones I love, but my mom had to give up everything to take care of me. She watched me begin to die next to her. I know it's hard to think vaping could do all that to a person, but it's better you know the truth before you have to experience it on your own. And if you don't believe me, maybe you should check the scientific facts, especially the ones that says vaping can lead to respiratory damage, because all those painful nights in the hospital can't be erased now, but it could have been avoided if I knew the facts before.
It's time to talk about vaping. Text Walker to 44455 to hear more about his story. Brought to you by the Facts Now.
If you've been injured in a car crash, let the lawyers of Hicks & Motto fight for you. Our caring, experienced team will work 24/7 to get you the money you deserve. Results matter. Hicks & Motto, your personal injury attorneys. 561-683-2300.
97.9 WRMF. All local winners getting free groceries with the KVJ Workday Grocery Giveaway.
Sharon, you got in within 10 minutes. You get $200 worth of free groceries, okay?
All right, great. Oh, I'm so excited. I never win anything. Awesome. I'm so excited. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much.
Good stuff, huh?
I'm excited.
Listen for KVJ to call your name at 9 a.m., 2 p.m., and 5 p.m. Then call us back in 10 minutes and claim your $200 in free groceries.
Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. I listen to you guys every morning.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
That is amazing. I can't even tell you what that means.
Powered by Scott Smith Injury Law. Playing the best variety from the 2000s, 10s, and today for your workday. 97.9 WRMF.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What are you thinking about today, Bird?
Well, I told y'all we're going out to the Devil Tree tomorrow. I want to kind of give the schedule because I know we got some people up in the Pizzle area that might be meeting us out there. What we're going to be doing, we'll be doing the Weird Whatever podcast starting at 11 a.m. from my place. That's going to probably go about an hour plus. We'll get on the road probably 12:30 because I got to walk Chewy. And then I would say we're probably going to be at the Devil Tree around 12:30, 1 o'clock p.m. tomorrow.
Possessed by 3?
We're hoping, Kevin. We can only hope. I've got some people that are telling me they know exactly where the tree is at.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to Facebook Live everything. Watch on our social media. You can watch on our KVJ. You can watch on my Jason Bigfoot, my Twitter one, or my Instagram, Jason KVJ. We're going to be putting all of that stuff on there. I don't want to clunk up too much with my ghost stuff on the KVJ. feed.
If you see the ghosts getting frisky and you can tell the spirits are about to possess somebody, can you jump out the way and please let them jump in somebody else?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to go down that way because we're doing it in the daytime and it's really not.
You did this before and got somebody possessed.
But, well, I did this before at the...
That is a fact.
Yeah, but not at the Devil Tree. I didn't do it at the Devil Tree.
Oh, so possessions only happen at the Lake Worth Playhouse?
Well, we were doing a seance there. That's why that probably happened. And I personally didn't get anybody possessed, I don't think. Maybe I did. I don't know.
You were hosting the event.
Yeah, so we're going to be there tomorrow at 1 p.m. or 1:30 p.m. or something around that time.
Yeah, I know some people have been hitting up. They'd like to join you out there.
There are people that live in that neighborhood that have sent us messages and say, yeah, I know exactly where it is. I want to go meet him.
It's not a very...
Is he single? I want to date him. I've heard that.
Not a very creepy area in the daytime. It's in a residential area.
Okay.
So...
All right.
The murderer's name, just in case y'all want to look it up, Gerard John Schaefer. Murderer back in the 70s, and he claimed to have murdered a ton of people. Then he retracted his statement like they always do.
Yeah.
But you can see some interviews on YouTube if you Google his name. Very creepy.
All right.
He was a former police officer.
Wow, spooky stuff. Okay. What's on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, I thought it was so funny. I wanted to share this little story with you. So last night, I'm watching Big Brother, and I'm so into it. And Mags comes into my room, and so I pause the TV, and she's like, Mom, when you pick me up from school tomorrow, talking about today, I'm going to have some friends that are going to come over, and they're just going to hang out, and then we're going to go ride the jet ski. And I'm like, all right, that sounds fun. They're going to play around on the boat, and there's 2 girls and then 2 boys. And so I was like, all right.
That's a double date in my world.
I don't know. One of the boys, I don't know. I don't know what the romantic situation could possibly be, but I don't know too much about this new group yet, so I have to dig around some more. But she says to me, so the 2 boys, they can't stay out late, and then go home. So I was wondering if you would let them pitch a tent in the yard and they can just sleep over in the yard. And I was like, absolutely not. No one is pitching a tent.
Yeah, let's take that phrase out first of all. Pitch a tent
in our yard and sleeping in the backyard. I'm like, no, girls can sleep over, boys cannot. But they're in the yard, Mom. If they're in a tent, and we'll lock the doors. Like, what could go wrong?
Yeah.
Like, no, you cannot have boys sleep over in the yard in a tent. But I just thought it was funny with what she's trying.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you got to try, I guess, right?
The maneuvering.
What was the age where you were allowed to, I wouldn't say stay the night with, your mate, but you were allowed to stay over pretty late, or they were allowed to stay over late without any kind of supervision? Were you even allowed to have that growing up?
It changed for me. So when I was living with my mom, I could manipulate the situation and do whatever I wanted. But then I kind of went off the rails, and then my mom made me move in with my dad. Oh. And then the fun came to a grinding halt.
How old were you when that happened?
16.
Oh, so you must have been so rebellious.
I was having fun. I was having a great time. And then, I took it a little too far.
Boy, can you imagine what Virginia was like at 16?
No, I can't. Horrified.
My goodness.
It was a little wild.
Yeah. She's still a little tough to curtail.
Because you're seasoned now. But back then you were so untamed as just this, I'm sure, Tasmanian devil.
Yeah, it's a good analogy.
Okay, what I got on my mind today, apparently a lot of people are talking about this, and I think my wife gets the ideas from looking at TikTok, people who are converting their vans.
There is a lot of people on TikTok. They'll take a whole school bus.
Yeah.
Like a ratty school bus.
Right.
And they will transform it into a beautiful home.
Yeah.
It's really stunning.
This whole thing is really starting to catch on, and I guess they call it van life. And it is when you live full or part-time, or you just travel around in these modified vehicles. A lot of times there's Sprinter vans or different kinds of vans that people are getting, and they're putting in the basic amenities, beds. Some have toilets, some have cook stoves. They're equipping them with Wi-Fi. And, with the pandemic going on the way that it is, more people are connecting with nature and going to some of these parks. And some people are saying, hey, especially you combine that with working from home. If my home's a van, why do I need to be in a certain city to do the work that I'm doing? We're going to drive to Yosemite and I'll work from there. And then we'll go to Yellowstone and work from there.
I love it.
Yeah, I know. And the Queen was talking to me. I don't know when it happened, but I was like, the way broadcast equipment is going. She's like, some summer, she's like, why don't we get one of those vans and then let's just tour around the country. And of course, you can still work and do the show. I was like, I don't know, maybe, If I get high-powered Wi-Fi, I don't see why not.
You would just have to plan it on the front end, but I think it's totally doable.
Absolutely. I was like, that might be kind of interesting to go around and do that. It's summertime anyway. People are doing their own thing. So you never know. So we might do that. But they have started to ask people saying, okay, well, if this pandemic continues on, and it seems like every day we got another reason why it's not going to end for the foreseeable future.
Right.
And they were saying that 52% of Americans now will consider living out of a van. 52% of the people they did in this poll, after everything that's happened during the pandemic, said, okay, maybe I could see myself doing that. Now, living out of it full time, I don't know. I could see doing week, maybe a couple weeks.
That's a young person's game. Living out of a van after you've had like a real home with four walls that you own. That's tough.
I could do it.
Yeah, I could see you doing it.
As long as Chewy was okay and I could have my guitar, I could easily do this.
You'd be with you. You'd have Chewy with you, and you'd have your guitar, and you just pull over someplace. And
I could do it. I don't really need much. In fact, I'm thinking about just buying a room.
Yeah, okay.
Half a room.
A room.
I'm just kidding.
I can see Denny's doing it. I think Denny's would be equipped for that. And I think a lot of people are, just because what's going on with the pandemic, people being laid off, and people are saying, okay, you're having to now consider anything because you don't have money for anything if you've been laid off for a while, and you're like, okay, is the government help going to keep coming? But how long can they keep bailing people out? So people are saying, okay, what if I did this? I don't know how crowded a lot of our national parks and places would get, and where are people going to go? Maybe this would be the latest thing. They just start building these massive parking lots where people can go and take their converted van and live? I don't know.
Oh, the KOA campground people got to be so happy.
I'd imagine it's booming right now. Yeah. And, there are people that are accumulating debt that are blowing off all their savings and they're running up credit cards. And that's why I guess some people are considering, quote unquote, van life. 72% said that they'd even try the van life thing if it meant that they could pay off all their debt. So as people are starting to do that, they're saying, okay, how much would it take for me to trick out one of these little Sprinter vans and do this?
I love a van.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting if anybody's tried it or done it or plans on doing it. I don't know that I see myself as soon as this summer, but maybe one of these summers we might wind up doing it.
It'd be fun to travel in.
Yeah.
I could not live in it.
Mm-hmm.
You could. No.
I'm way too prissy.
Yeah, there's no way it could work.
Not going to happen.
I'm too prissy to actually live in it for too long. I would probably travel in it to a hotel.
Yes. That's right.
I would defeat the purpose.
Yes.
I would defeat the purpose entirely of saving the money and getting the van and all that because I would want to drive it to a beach resort.
You sold me. I was going to buy a house, but screw it. I'm getting a van.
You might get to just pull in the parking lot here.
A lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Well, if he gets a van, Kevin, you and the Queen can just borrow it for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, we'll swap vehicles for the summer. You take ours, we'll take the van.
Love it.
But I think it's working itself out right here.
Look at that.
I think I'm buying a van, not a house.
Okay, well, there you go.
Quick, call your real estate people.
A lot of people considering it, so there you go. One text that came in, but I know that you'd already heard this. Somebody who said that their uncle was over the Parks Department for the city of Port St. Lucie said they cut down the devil tree.
Yeah, but
I know that's the story. I think they told people to throw them off the scent.
I've been told that they have not cut down the devil tree, that's just a rumor out there to get people not to go out there and look at it, especially at nighttime.
Yeah.
They sometimes get those Satanists out there that do some experiments.
Oh, yeah.
For some reason, the people that lived in the area, they didn't like that.
They don't want devil worshippers converging and doing decapitations of animals?
At midnight, they weren't really down with that.
Sounds like a fun time.
Okay, that does make some sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do congregate.
I've been told by many people it's still standing.
Okay.
It's at Old Hammock Park. I believe that's the name
Oak
of it.
Hammock.
Oak Hammock Park, yes. Don't go to Old Hammock Park. We may not be there.
It's just a park with a bunch of these old hammocks.
I actually would like that.
Yeah.
Old Hammock
You don't want
Park.
to lay in them because they'll snap on you.
Something comforting about an old hammock.
It is until it breaks. If you've ever gotten thrown out of a hammock, it's startling because hammocks are so peaceful, but when they snap, oh my gosh, I one time dropped in a hammock and I'm still shook to this day. I'm still not recovered.
Have you ever done the 360 in the hammock where it spins you completely?
We did as kids, yeah. Yeah, but there's just something about a hammock will lure you into a great peaceful state. And then when it snaps, the violence of it, Virginia. It shakes you. It's ungodly.
You'll see it coming.
No, I guess not.
And then somebody said, I love how they call it van life. That's just a fancy term for homeless.
Yeah, it really is.
It really is. Now it's van life.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to watch out for on your roadways 95 and the Turnpike, up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Join Massage Envy today and receive 12 months of vouchers for upgrades and service enhancements free, valued over $200. Details at massageenvy.com.
Because you want to play what you want to play and when you want to play it. There is the Seminole Casino, Coconut Creek. Hi, it's Nikki. And honey, you deserve a fabulous night out or make it a weekend. You're looking cute, feeling yourself, feeling the drinks, playing some games. You'll be feeling fancy in no time once you step on the property of the Seminole Casino, Coconut Creek. And rest assured, they have reopened under new and stringent safe and sound program guidelines. Temperature checks, face masks, alternating slot machines and things for social distancing, plexiglass barriers between players, customer service, most table games, constant purification and disinfecting of the air flowing into the complex through atmosphere, so you don't have to stress about the health and safety. Seminole Casino Coconut Creek takes care of that while you just go and have some fun. Oh, don't forget to sign up for Seminole Wild Card. Play $200 on Coco. Visit CasinoCoco.com to find out more.
By popular demand, the South Florida Fair is proud to bring you their first ever Home Improvement and More show. October 23rd through the 25th, come to the fairgrounds and shop South Florida's top home improvement companies safely distanced, all under one roof. Kitchen and bath, spas, roofing, patio furniture, and so much more. With hundreds of unique home improvement items and services to see, there's something at the Home Improvement and More Home Show for everyone. As proud sponsors, Stormtight Windows is giving away thousands of dollars in impact windows all weekend long, and you could be the next winner. Just text the word MORE to 797979 for your chance to win up to $25,000 in new impact windows courtesy of Stormtight Windows. Doors open Friday, October 23rd at 10 a.m. through Sunday the 25th at the South Florida Fairgrounds. Visit southfloridafair.com for details.
Nothing brings people together like Das Craft Beer and Pizza, even when socially distancing with outdoor seating. Enjoy live music evenings all weekend. Over 70 beer choices and signature pizzas like mac and cheese, buffalo chicken, and 3 pigs. Das Craft Beer and Pizza on Singer Island Beach.
All across America, young people are exercising their rights.
Standing up and speaking out for what is right.
This November, casting your vote is how you make your voice heard. Florida voters, whether you're voting early, absentee by mail, or on Election Day, our country is depending on you.
With the pandemic changing our way of life and November 3rd right around the corner, make a plan to vote today.
This election, your vote is your voice.
Don't wait. Vote today.
Vote.org is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Want to work? Apply with KeyStaff today. They're your local partner for finding job opportunities in Palm Beach County for over 22 years. They're immediately hiring honest, hardworking employees to fill over 50 openings at a great company in West Palm Beach. There are first, second, and third shifts available. KeyStaff is offering paid holidays and employee health care for the following openings: assembly workers, CNC press brake operators, quality control staff, inventory specialist, general laborers, weekend janitorial position, shop organizers, welders, forklift operators, general laborers. The quickest way to get an interview is to fill out our online application at mykeystaff.com and email us at interview@mykeystaff.com with your resume. Mention you heard this ad and a representative will contact you for an interview. Background checks and drug screen required. KeyStaff is an equal opportunity employer. Go to mykeystaff.com today.
And those who seek to cure their car-buying woes need only utter the name thrice.
Greenway Kia. Greenway Kia. Greenway Kia.
Did someone need credit approval?
There's only one name you need to remember for fast and easy credit approval, and that's Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach on South Military Trail. If you have a job bringing home $350 per week, Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach wants to approve your credit today. Drive home a new 2020 Kia Forte LX for only $199 per month. This is not a lease. You own it. New 2020 Kia Fortes are just $199 per month. That's a brand new car for under $200 per month. So ask yourself, do you have a job? Do you bring home $350 per week? Do you want a new Kia? Then get to Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach on South Military Trail. Visit greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com. Stock number 200528 on approved credit through KMF. $4,500 down, 84 months at 2.9% APR plus tax tag and $999 admin. Negative equity refinanced. All factory rebates to dealer. Offers don't combine. Expires 11/4/20.
Rick Brashaw says that our citizens are not very bright. What about spending $2.5 million on lavish office space? Or providing Jeffrey Epstein with special privileges and Epstein paying over $100,000 for the deputies' overtime detail, essentially making them Epstein's employees. The only one that's not very bright here is Rick Bradshaw. It is time to change lanes. Vote Diaz for sheriff November 3rd. I'm Laurel Diaz and I approve this message.
Slip and Fall, Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
HGreg.com's Sell Us Your Car event starts now. They're buying cars of all makes and models and paying top dollar, up to $5,000 over KBB value. Need a car? They have thousands in inventory of all makes and models, all thousands below market value. Visit HGreg.com now and see how much you can save.
Happy Friday, my sunshines. Temperatures this morning starting off in the mid-70s with a couple of isolated downpours for that morning drive. This afternoon, highs in the mid-80s with feels like temperatures in the low to mid-90s, a 60% chance for showers and storms. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
New South makes windows that are both energy efficient and hurricane resistant. New South is the factory and eliminates the middleman. Don't even think of buying windows until you see what the New South factory can do for you. And now for every 2 windows you buy, get the third free. Visit newsouthwindow.com. This report is sponsored by New South Factory Direct Windows.
Check out KVJ TV on YouTube or just log on to kvjshow.com to watch the show now. Powered by Cleveland Clinic, where every life deserves world-class care. Now, back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
This is a rather interesting email we got here from Christy. She said, who needs next door when you have letters delivered right to your door?
Ooh, that's juicy. A pissed off neighbor left you a mailbox note?
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
It said in the email here, we received a frantic knock on our door the other day, and it was our neighbor from 3 doors down who, it's a great band.
3 doors down, I love them.
Who hurriedly thrust a letter to my husband and said sorry, and then took off and ran back to her house, and a little bit of a backstory. And 2020 has given her a rough go of it. If she is outside, she is often seen in full Niagara Falls rain gear along with a box on her head. Sometimes it's a reflective box. This is a fascinating neighbor here.
Okay, if your neighbor is out in the yard with a box on their head, 2020 got them.
Mm-hmm. So I was just kind of curious as to what that was all about, but she handed me a letter that kind of explained. The letter that she had handed to my husband reads, Dear neighbors, it seems abnormally and unusually for a neighbor to request something extraordinary from a neighbor. However, for humanity and for public safety, I'm asking you to help us, my wife and my daughters. Maybe you do not know, but the color light that is in your yard emits some type of radiation that my wife and my daughters experience pain in their heads and their hearts, even though we stay inside our home. My wife found out that every time she gets close to your outside light, she feels more pain in her body. If you can, please switch to a regular bulb and turn it off during the daytime. My family would deeply appreciate your kindness. We do not want to create any attention to this matter to try to interrupt your business. I hope you understand my request. I don't want to bring this matter to law enforcement or any other unnecessary means. My family and I just want a peaceful life as much as yourself. That's pretty crazy, huh?
I would just switch the bulb and be like, you know what? I wish you the best. Switch the bulb and ask them maybe in a week or so with a note how it's going. I mean, I just feel bad for them. The lady's got a box on her head.
Look, whether you do it or not, I do like their approach. They weren't jerky about it.
Yeah.
All they're asking is if you could do it. They said please. They were saying please be kind.
They're insane, but they're not jerks. So just switch out the bulbs.
But it does it asks the point. When do you have to do, or when do you do things when a neighbor asks you to do it? Because if you love your light and you don't think it's doing that.
They said, now, mind you, the only light I have is the front door light with a regular white bulb and a few solar lights in the garden. We were left quite perplexed. We want to be nice and considerate neighbors, but I honestly don't know what to do. And really, law enforcement? These aren't any kind of crazy lights, and I don't know what else I would get to replace it.
Maybe if it's a white light, go with a soft, warm light. There's many different outdoor lights. Trust me, I know a lot about outdoor lighting. You can go with a bright LED that illuminates like daylight, like a white light, or you can go with a softer light that has more of an amber glow to it.
Who's paying for the new bulbs?
They're not expensive. Trust me, they're not.
She said, what's just odd is what kind of energy could come from my home 3 doors away from hers that gives off such a powerful effect that it gets to them in their own home.
It's not the light. Look, your neighbors are crazy, but if you switch the light, you will help their mental state. And look, peace on earth, $10 for a new bulb is not that big of a deal to help your neighbor not go crazy.
Well, I'm just wondering, do the crazy neighbors even have a point? I'm just saying, are there certain light bulbs out there or lights that do, with some humans, make them feel weird? I have no idea.
If you've seen the show Better Call Saul, it was one of the plot lines in it. Saul, the main character, his brother is this genius attorney, but he has this thing where he believes that electricity affects his body. And they prove in the show that it's really just in his head.
I don't think it's completely in his
he
head.
lives in a house where there's the power's turned off, he has lanterns, all this kind of stuff, and he believes even just going outside, he covers himself in a space blanket. And I think there are maybe some people that are out there. In fact, I do know that it's either in your head or there is a real condition, because there's a town in West Virginia that these people will move to because they have no cell service, no electricity, there's nothing there.
It's a bubble.
And people that are affected by this, there's none of that kind of stuff that is going on, like any kind, because you think about it, your phones emit some kind of radiation, the electricity. In fact, I know my aunt and uncle had a farm in West Virginia, and they had these massive power lines, larger than anything I've ever seen. And you would stand under these things and you would hear them going, humming and making noises like tumors are growing out of your face.
That freaks me out.
Yes. And so you think about that, and over time, and if you had a condition, I could see it being legit. But
totally.
There may be people that have seen that, and in their own head, they now think that they are affected.
Yeah, I'm just asking, in the history of light bulbs and all that stuff, has there ever been humans that's had a weird reaction to the light?
I mean, for these crazy neighbors, perception is reality, right? So they've created this false, it may be false, reality where they believe the light is affecting them. And so if you can just change the light to help them out, I think you should do it.
I mean, is it one of those things where only, we will play audio sometimes where only certain people are able to hear the audio, or some people react to audio different? You could play a clip of something and Kevin could screech and I don't. Yeah. I'm just wondering, is that even possible?
There's a lot of questions here. And then as you work this scenario through your head, you're like, okay, they're approaching it nice. I don't like the fact that they're talking about if we don't react, then they don't want to get law enforcement involved.
I think that it sounded like they were saying that almost kind of to be cool. I didn't think it was kind of, if you don't do this, we're going to get law enforcement. I thought they said that to maybe sound cool.
It said in the exact line on the letter, I do not want to bring this matter to law enforcement or any other necessary means.
You shouldn't, because the police actually have real stuff to do. Please don't call the police about a light bulb.
But the question is, and somebody texted in and said, you know what, just tell them you swapped them out and they won't know the difference. You could do that and maybe be like, still, it's a problem. Or you could legitimately change all of your lights to try to be a good neighbor, and they could be like, no, sorry, whatever, these aren't working either. And then,
well, if that happens,
then they get annoying.
You switch them once.
Okay.
And then you say, beyond that, I can't afford to keep switching light bulbs. There's definitely a different scope of color, because I've done this. You can change your whole entire color outdoor lighting. So whatever you have now, go to the other end of the spectrum.
There are some. Somebody just texted in and said, yeah, I will attest that fluorescent lights gives me a headache. And we have these lights on in here, and they're a little much.
These are like a bright white light. I believe in a soft, warm light. That is not what we have going on in here. I hate these lights. They make you look gray on camera. And if you go with a softer, warm light, it is soothing.
The lights we have here in the studio, I swear to you, it adds about 5 to 7 years on your face. Not you personally, all of us.
Why are you looking at me?
Well, I just feel like these are the worst lights to have cameras on you.
Yeah, these lights suck.
They make you feel like you're living your worst life.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't sound like they have any kind of extraordinary, crazy, out of the ordinary lights. Just the regular white bulb, they said, and the solar lights in the garden, which I've seen those. And those are typically, I have those as well. And those are, an easier light.
It's always a weird place to be in when someone's being super polite, but they're also super annoying. You're thinking, all right, they're being nice, but gosh, they're a real pain in the egg.
But you got to also keep in mind, they may have some kind of mental illness.
Yeah.
And so if we have compassion, which we should, for the mentally ill neighbors on our block, we should do everything we can to help them not lose their mind.
Yes.
Any more than they already have. If this bitch is walking around with a box on her head, okay, something's not right.
Yeah.
I wish I had neighbors like that.
Yeah.
It does make life fun.
It does. It's going to be interesting. So there you go, Chapter 1. Hopefully we'll get an update here to see how they try to remedy it and how the neighbors respond. Any other thoughts on it, you can get through to us. 877-979-WRMF. Actually got a couple cool events going to be going on this weekend. I'll let you know about coming up next.
I don't want this night to end. It's closing time, so leave with me again. Yeah, you got all my love to spend. Oh, let's find a place where happiness begins. We're gonna dance in my living room, slave to the way you move, hurts when I'm leaving you. Just dance in the living room, love with an attitude, drunk to an 80s groove. We're gonna dance in my living room, slave to the way you move, hurts when I'm leaving you. Dance in the living room, love with an attitude, drunk. It's only you, man, you know that it's real. So why would you fight and try to deny the way that you feel? Oh baby, can't fool me. Your body's got other plans, so stop pretending you're shy. Just come on and dance, 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 dance. Oh. Early morning, light. Only getting up to close the blinds. I'm praying you don't change your mind, 'cause leaving now just don't feel right. Let's do it one more time. Oh, babe. Come dance in my living room, slave to the way you move, hurts when I'm leaving you. Just dance in the living room, love with an attitude, drunk to an 80s groove. We come dance in my living room, slave to the way you move, hurts when I'm leaving you. Dance in the living room, love with an attitude, drunk. It's only you, man, you know that it's real. So why would you fight or try to deny the way that you feel? Oh baby, can't fool me. Your body's got other plans, so stop pretending you're shy. Just come on and dance, 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 dance. Oh. Only human. It's only human. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Only human. It's only human.
Gotta tell you, people are fascinated by these neighbors. The woman that's wearing the box on her head.
It is fascinating.
Yeah. And
Just think about this, too. 2020 is making people that were already a little crazy snap.
Yeah.
Jan in the chat room says this, and I don't know how accurate it is, but she says, lighting does affect brain, especially fluorescence, central nervous system full of mercury. So I think she's full of mercury.
And I think like Mercury is in retrograde or something right now.
But you're starting to sound crazy too. Though. So you're starting to sound like, where's your box on your head?
Where's my box? Will you get my box?
yeah, and I don't deny that, but we're talking about a regular white bulb and a few solar lights in the garden, and you are 3 doors down from what's going on. So yeah, she wears full rain gear along with a box on her head. It is interesting.
Just to let you know, Mercury is in retrograde till November 3rd.
What is that supposed to mean?
It just means, and Panda was explaining this to me because he believes in it too, that things get wonky. Like electricity stuff gets wonky. Like life gets wonky.
When did that start? What's the starting date on that?
I guess it happens several times a year.
Okay.
And this year, it's ending on Election Day.
That's convenient. Come
That
on.
is wow.
I'm reading it right here.
Everything leads to Election Day, doesn't it?
October 14th through November 3rd.
So Mercury in retro is actually politically motivated?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, the timetable's a question a lot of people have. Somebody said, how long have the neighbors lived there? How long has the person had those lights in their front yard? Why is it a problem now? We need more info. I get it. I would love more info. Hopefully this is an ongoing saga and this isn't the last email. I'll hold on to this.
Yeah,
And,
tell her to call us and
yeah.
give us updates. I love that.
I'd like to find out what's going on
Do
here.
you ever wonder if you're the weird neighbor in your neighborhood?
Oh, I know I am.
I know I
'Cause
am.
I go to like the park with Rocco and like all the moms and dads are like standing in the corner talking and like I don't go over there. And so I know they're thinking, oh, she's weird.
Well, just the fact that Denny's was kicking a football off my face and people didn't know why we were doing it.
Everybody probably, if you dig down deep, you could come up with one reason at least why you're the weird neighbor. I know in my house, my wife keeps the door open all the time. And she's covered the screen door in saran wrap to try to keep the air conditioner in so she can keep an eye on the neighborhood. So that right there alone, that makes you the weird neighbor.
When I had that owl problem and I'm out in my little area screaming at trees,
Yeah.
scram owl! I was looking at, I'm in my pajamas, there's no owl there.
Yeah. So you guys could text us and let us know, why are you the weird neighbor? Everybody probably has at least one reason, if they really dig down and they're honest with themselves, why you could be considered the weird neighbor.
What happens when you have at least 10 reasons?
You're definitely the weird neighbor. There's no doubt about it.
My kid likes to pee in the yard. So he'll run around naked and pee in the yard. I know my neighbors think I'm a maniac.
Yeah.
My kid, he still sometimes he will hold it too long, and it's like, dude, you got to start managing your bathroom breaks.
And
here.
what does he do?
You get in the front yard and he can't hold it, and he's just like, I'm like,
in the front yard, the bathroom.
I think they like it too. I mean, it's fun. I think Rocco truly enjoys the process, and so he'll do the same thing. I can't make it into their house on purpose.
Peeing outside's very freeing. It's a very freeing feeling. I used to love doing it in the backyard. But
It is.
I can't do it. I'd have to be doing it in my courtyard. That's gross.
but there's an age.
Oh,
my dog's 12.
Yeah, I get it.
You're aging out of it.
You better have a very large fence if you're peeing outside.
Is he about to go through puberty? Because that's the cutoff.
It's getting
You
there.
cannot be doing
Well,
that.
I think he's already probably there.
Yeah,
If you're-
he's ramping up. Yeah. That's all I'm like, come on, man.
It's a crime now.
6 years ago, yeah.
It was cute when he was
Yeah,
little.
not now. Not now, man. Come on. Somebody else said, tell the neighbors to give you the bulbs that you need, and you'll put them in.
I think that's a fair compromise.
And they
if you're
said,
going
but
to
I
change
wouldn't go
it.
out and buy anything. Yeah, because you might wind up where it's like, sorry, those bulbs don't work either. Would you change those out? And you're like, okay.
That's when we start to say, all right, you guys need to go pound some tar.
I want the least amount of them at my house as possible, though. I mean, I don't want them back on my
Right.
doorstep.
You're trying to
I'm trying to keep them
have
three.
less reasons why.
I don't know. The woman in the rain jacket with the box on her head kind of sounds like my kind of people.
Yeah. You should be their neighbor.
Is she single?
Yeah.
This weekend, there's actually a good bit of stuff going on. I see they've adapted. You know, we usually have Halloween Horror Nights and Fright Nights and all that stuff. And I think even Spookyville, they've adapted everything to drive-through stuff. There was too many to list, but there's a lot of things you can check out with the kids all throughout South Florida, Broward, Palm Beach. I think every county's got some stuff.
Oh, it's drive-through?
A lot of it is. I was looking at the list. I was going to try to, list some off. I'm like, there was just too many to name, but it seemed like every little town had some stuff that was going on. So if you keep your eyes open, you'll see it out there around you. The thing I thought was interesting is a couple of the green markets are really starting to fire up. I know West Palm's green market's going on. You got to wear a mask, and they have it kind of barricaded in now where you have to walk in through where they take your temperature and you go in, and then you can kind of peruse around the West Palm Beach waterfront. That's how they're doing it there. I saw that they're still going to do the Los Olas Art Fair this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, where
Interesting.
people will be perusing up and down the streets. Seems anything that's open air, you are getting a free pass. So if you start looking at events on the calendar, And some people might start looking ahead to, okay, well, what will that mean for concerts? Like, what will we possibly see in 2021? Would we have a Sunfest in 2021, or is that going to be canceled for the second year in a row? The Tortugas, the Ultras, all those kind of things. Where are they going to be? I don't know. That's still cramming people together. You know, you do an art fair, you reasonably can space people out. Green markets, you can space some people out a little bit.
Tortuga is not about space.
That's not spacing.
That's getting some drinks in your system and making out with somebody.
It's body shots off of bikini girls.
Yeah. And going on today, I would love to be there. I've got some other conflicts, but Jake Owen, he's an A-lister in country music.
Absolutely.
He really is.
He's the Vero Beach guy?
Yeah, he's a Vero Beach guy. He's back in town today. He's got his golf classic going on, and he'll bring like, Hootie and a bunch of other guys. So he'll have other, some pretty big stars out there. And he's doing his Jake Owen Golf Classic at Quail Valley Golf Club in Vero today. So
fancy.
Yeah, he's back this weekend. He'll be kicking around Vero Beach. So if you want to go try to hang out and get a little sighting with Jake Owen, he's back in town.
I wish you would have got in on that.
I tried.
Oh.
They never responded.
Oh.
I know.
You got ghosted?
I did.
Dang.
Yeah, I know.
Don't they know that you are the Kevin Ralston?
I tried telling them I'm a huge Jake Owen fan, yeah.
You're the most country thing we've got. So if they won't let you in, there's no hope for any of it.
Did you let them know that you run South Florida?
Run South Florida. That's what I do.
Yeah, did you lie to them?
Yeah, I run
You gotta
South
lie to get
Florida.
these
Do you
tickets.
want me to call and lie to them and pretend like I'm your personal assistant?
She would actually get you.
I don't know you would get through.
I think she would get you the tickets, but there might be some bridges burned. But you're still going to get the tickets.
You may have to serve like a cheese plate to people as they
Also,
walk
you'll
in.
get me in, but I'm a caterer.
I'll get you in.
Yeah, I'm working the event.
You're working the event.
Yeah, okay. That
In a
sounds
little
like lot of
penguin
fun.
suit.
Okay. Just a couple things going on this weekend.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, we now know it looks like Cardi B is talking details about this secretive baby she had. I'll share them with you coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to watch out for on your roadways 95 and the Turnpike, up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Join Massage Envy today and receive 12 months of vouchers for upgrades and service enhancements free, valued over $200. Details at massageenvy.com.
Chances a giraffe on a unicycle shows up to your work video meeting? Not too likely. The chances of rain during the afternoon? You'll know first. Fox 29 First Alert Weather on TV, on your phone, and your favorite streaming service. Fox 29. We've got you covered. Chances of getting along with your in-laws? Well, good luck with that. The chances of thunderstorms heading your way? You'll know first. Fox 29 First Alert Weather on TV, on your phone, and your favorite streaming service. Fox 29. We've got you covered.
It's Jersey Mike's time. One Club Supreme? Check. What's Aaron's Way? Only $2.99 for Pepsi and Lay's? I'm in. Order your sub Aaron's Way on the Jersey Mike's app or visit a Jersey Mike's store.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
How much will you save at the JCPenney Mystery Sale? You could get an extra 30, 40, or even 50% off peel and reveal coupon while they last during our in-store giveaway Thursday to Sunday. Rather shop online? Get an extra 30% off at jcp.com and shop all you want all 4 days. It's the perfect way to update your closet or your home just in time for fall. Surprise, there's always more ways to save. JCPenney. Offers valid 10/15 to 10/18. Giveaway in-store only while supplies last. Must be 18 or older. Exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
Hi, it's Nikki for Inspire Aesthetics in Fort Lauderdale and Delray Beach. Now, honey, I've been getting Botox for a while. So let me tell you, picking out the right place and the right person is so important. I picked Inspire Aesthetics and met with their whole team of master injectors. Chris and Katie, they took good care of me. You know, Botox is non-surgical. It can help with wrinkles, frown lines, smile lines, and it also helps with other issues. Like for me, I feel like one eye is lower than the other, smile a little crooked, and when I asked Chris and Katie if they could fix it, they're like, oh yeah, we can do that with Botox. And they did. If you go to inspireaesthetics.com, you can see a lot of before and after pictures. You're dealing with your face, so you want to go with someone that is highly trusted, a highly trained master injector for Botox and facial fillers. Right now, you can take advantage of the Inspire Botox Experience $179 for the first 20 units, and they offer so much more. They've got board-certified plastic surgeons. Call or text Inspire Aesthetics, 855-INSPIRE, to set up your virtual or in-person consultation, or just tell Siri to call 855-INSPIRE.
Hi, this is Mike Motto from the law firm of Hicks & Motto. We are a mid-sized personal injury law firm with 7 attorneys. We have obtained over $500 million in compensation for our clients who have been injured due to the negligence of others. If you've been involved in a car crash, slip and fall, or trip and fall, call Hicks & Motto, 561-683-2300. Again, that's 561-683-2300. Hicks & Motto, your personal injury lawyers. You have questions, we have answers.
Customers, students, and staff expect a new level of clean. Cintas has the essential products and services to help you carry out cleaning protocols effectively. Cintas performs surface sanitizer and disinfectant spray services to common touchpoints, installs and refills touchless hand sanitizer dispensers, and provides commercial laundry services to help minimize employee exposure. Give everyone the confidence they need to keep coming back. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Starting route. Your destination is 0.1 miles away.
If you drive
In
less than
500 feet, turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
If you drive less than 25 miles a day, you could be paying less every day with pay-per-mile car insurance from Allstate. You get the same reliable coverage and hands-on expertise you'd expect from Allstate, but now at a price that's tailored to the miles you drive.
Call your local Allstate agent and start paying what's right for you. Pricing varies based on how you buy, driving behaviors, and includes a daily rate. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Not applicable in California. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and its affiliates.
Hey, Mr. World here, at the big comic book convention. I'm suited up as the world's fastest superhero. Pew! Speaking of fast, did you know that Eyeglass World has in-store labs? Spoiler alert, that's the source of their same-day service superpowers.
With same-day service, Eyeglass World is the world's best way to buy glasses. Come get 2 pairs for $78. Visit eyeglassworld.com for store locations and offer details.
Do you need legal help? Call Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Need a used car, truck, SUV, or van? Fresh inventory is arriving daily at offleaseonly.com. Don't pay more. Save thousands. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in a sec, Justin Bieber is whining, and I don't feel bad for him one bit. What's he whining about? We'll get into it coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, Cardi B has just given us some of the details that she was not really looking to share. It sounds like she took to Instagram yesterday to reveal that she and Offset are back together.
What?
That is amazing. I did not see that coming. And also, Nicki Minaj was talking details that I don't think she was willing to share either, but she had a baby boy. So I am excited for all these little nuggets that I wasn't getting. I like nuggets.
Okay.
In other news, it looks like Miley Cyrus is going to be featured on the new Dolly Parton album.
She reached out to Miley, Virginia.
I think Dolly is her godmother.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. They're very tight, apparently. I guess you would be with your godmother.
You should be.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess this is Miley talking about being on Dolly's new album.
It's
And I think it's how she reached out to her.
Dolly Parton, she called you.
She faxed me.
She faxes you.
Yes, she faxes me.
But you don't have a fax
now-
machine.
No, so she gets upset when you don't respond, and it's like, I'm sorry, I don't even know. Half the people watching your show might not even know what a fax machine is. And so, yeah, Dolly reached out about doing a Christmas record with her, and only for Dolly Parton do you sing A Christmas Carol in July. But she makes physical records, and so she had to get it turned in, and so I was singing about Christmas in the middle of LA summer, and only for Dolly.
Okay. Only for Dolly.
It wasn't the best clip, you know.
That's fine. I want to hear the song. I love Dolly. She's likable. And
I do love Dolly.
Miley's voice is amazing. And finally here, Justin Bieber. Oh, poor Bieber. He's got fans that show up at his place and he doesn't like it. He wrote on Instagram how disrespectful it is for fans to wait outside of his home and gawk and stare. How dare they?
He's gotten mad at fans before, but the front row, because they're singing his song, and he snaps at them. Guys, I can't hear myself sing.
Shut up, Bieber.
Dude.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen when you're a world famous pop star and romantic icon for all these little girls. They're going to go camp out at your place.
My all-time favorite Bieber clip is when 3 of his bouncers are trying to hold him back, and he's trying to fight that one guy. He's like, hold me back, let me kick his ass. And
Really?
it's like,
That's funny.
He weighs about 103 pounds in the clip. It's pretty good.
So annoying. So, yes, Bieber does not want us to gawk and stare and hang out in front of his crib anymore. So, there you
Okay.
go. Wah. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
Yeah, I got some new music that is out today, including some new Justin Bieber, as he promised. The song is called Lonely. What do you think of this?
What if you had it all, but nobody to call? Maybe then you'd know me. 'Cause I've had everything, but no one's listening. And that's just f***ing lonely.
Get off my lawn!
I'm so lonely.
Is he yodeling?
Lonely.
Leave me alone!
Yeah.
Well, if you're so lonely, go talk to the people in your front yard.
Yeah, you're confusing, man.
Hey, you can't have it both ways, jerk.
We're trying to keep you company.
Mixed signals, Bieber.
Yeah.
Other new music today includes T.I., Mario, Trace Adkins, and even Tommy Lee from Motley Crue.
Oh, yeah, I think he's doing some kind of rap thing. His girl, I don't know if they're married or if it's his fiance or his girlfriend, they released a very, very cringy promo.
They did?
Yes.
Ooh, fantastic. Okay. So, yeah, I guess you got all that to check out if you want. I know he's kind of dabbled a little bit in the electronic game before.
Yeah, I think there's some of that going on.
Okay. So, you can go check it out if you feel like listening to new Tommy Lee.
I'll send you what I saw. I'm not sure you're going to like this, Kev.
Yeah, he actually, oddly enough, did a song about 12 years ago.
I know what you're talking about.
It was like an acoustic
It's called Good Times.
Good Time, and it wasn't a bad song.
He has 2 songs that are on the soft rock.
It was like
He's got 2
chill.
of
I
them.
liked it. I'm like, this is good.
He's got another one, something about, I don't know why, when I want to fly, people want to always bring me down. Kind of one of those songs.
Okay.
That was pretty decent. VH1
right.
used to play it.
Yeah, okay. We got some celebrity birthdays today, including John Mayer on the soft rock side. He's 43 today. You got Flea, bass player for the Red Hot Chili Peppers, turning 58. Tim Robbins from Shawshank Redemption turned 62. And Suzanne Summers is 74 years old today. Also got some other shout-outs here. Got a happy 14th birthday to Maya Bear from Mommy, Papa, Ricky, Yertle, Chili, and Sushi. Here's Therese and Maya Bear. They were at the KVJ 5K in 2017. And she said, this is us right after we passed Virginia pushing Jaybird in a wheelbarrow.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, cuties.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so there you go.
That was such a fun run.
Well, didn't you hurt yourself?
Yeah, I hurt my foot.
You were injured, so you couldn't run, and I still have that wheelbarrow. I actually use it in the yard.
You did a great job pushing me, but then you gave it to other listeners, and they got me through the race.
It was tough.
It was awesome.
Mama didn't bring her muscles that night. I had to outsource.
Also, happy 12th birthday goes out to Jameson. And we love you to the moon and back from Mama, Dada, and Harrison.
I love Jameson as well.
Also, happy birthday to our cousin Hugh. Okay, I got that. I think someone's sending in a little bit of a joke here. If you just look at the name, I was like, okay.
Okay, a little one of those.
I believe so, yes.
You got almost got tricked. You can't trick Ralston.
One of those Seymour Butts kind of names.
Kind of, yes.
But dirtier.
Wish happy birthday to a man. Amanda, kiss a hug.
Yeah, Hugh is turning 10, and apparently he's a part of the Janus family.
Yeah.
Also, happy 7th birthday to Lily Ray. So proud of you, young lady, and the lady you're becoming from Mommy, Daddy Hayden and the Fur Babies. Also, happy 14th birthday to Aria from Mom, Dad, and Hans. You've also got a birthday shout out for my wonderful wife, Molly, from David in Port St. Lucie, and a sweet boy, very rambunctious too, Patrick. Happy 9th birthday from Dad, Mom, Ava, Grandma, Rosie, Oreo, and Mr. Meowgie.
Oh, Meowgie.
Meowgie.
That is good.
Great cat name, huh?
Wow, it's good.
Approve of that. Okay, very nice. All right, we got the No Name Movie Game that is going to be coming up here in just a couple of minutes. If you'd like to play along, 877-979-WRMF. Virginia is just like 2 wins away from locking it up for the entire season.
I mean, and it's Halloween time. The witch is strong.
Yeah, it is. It is running strong with her. So if you want to jump in on that, you can. Also, I'll tell you about Disney Plus. They have got new content warnings before some titles like Peter Pan and Dumbo. What exactly are they warning the audience from? I will let you know in minutes here on the KVJ Show.
Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling. It's so wonderful and warm. Breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without. I'm just thinking out loud. I don't know if I could ever go without watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar. Strawberries on a summer evening. Baby, you're the end of June. I want your belly and that summer feeling, getting washed away in you. Breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without watermelon sugar high, 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 watermelon sugar high. I just wanna taste it, I just wanna taste it, watermelon sugar high. Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want your belly and that summer feeling. I don't know if I could ever go without watermelon sugar high, 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 watermelon sugar high. I just wanna taste it, I just
All right, here we go with the no-name movie game today. Virginia trying to wrap this whole thing up, and she could too. In just a couple of weeks, she'll win the entire 2020 season.
Yeah, but she's going to have to go through the bird and the peace train.
You are mere speed bumps. Spear bumps.
What? Kind of like the verbal one you just did.
I'm going on 5 days with no naps, so yeah, I'm definitely
good. The witch is down. She's
I am
tired.
down. I am definitely down.
Yeah, but she taught us last week she doesn't need a lot. She got 2 and 1. So
Don't listen to her, Denny's. Don't block it all out.
The pressure's not high.
Block out the media, Denny's.
When I go low, you go lower.
Yes.
That's my slogan.
Yeah.
It's my no-name movie game slogan.
Okay, we start off with Virginia's partner Jared here in Boca Raton. Hello, Jared.
Good morning, KVJ.
Good morning.
Jared.
Mm-hmm. All right, you ready for this, my man?
I am. Let's do this.
Okay. Virginia gives you the clues to the movie. She cannot use any of the characters' names, any of the actors' names, or any of the words from the title of the movie.
I don't know, Denny. This guy sounds dangerous.
He sounds smart. I love a smart partner.
I know. It balances out your dumbness.
Oh, you got a lot of balls.
All right. Let's get focused.
60 seconds here on the clock. Your time begins now.
Pass. If you're by yourself at your house and you're a little kid, your family went on vacation without you.
Home Alone.
Yes.
Home Alone.
This now, it means what you want peace. Pass. Pass on that one. They're pets that you have in your house. It's raining this.
Cats and dogs.
Yes. We are going to take over the world and we might kill you. And there's a dance named after us.
That's good.
We are, you plug us in and we run on batteries and we're going to.
Robots.
Yes. If you have ghosts in your house, there's what there? There's.
The haunting, spirits.
Pass.
Exorcism.
There's all these clowns doing all these crazy stunts from MTV. What was their movie?
Jackass.
Yes. We're in.
Oh, man. Oh, sweet Denny's.
Okay, got a 4 spot there.
Okay, we'll take it.
Yeah.
It was a strug.
Hey, 2 won it for you last week.
I mean, 5 seems like a really big mountain to climb. I'm not going to lie.
For real.
Okay, we've got Tiffany on here from Miami to partner up with Denny's. Hello, Tiffany.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
She sounds cute.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
smart.
Thank you. I am.
Cute or smart or both.
I like it.
It's a nice compliment
Both.
line.
I
we have
mean, why
going
not?
on. Okay, you got to beat 4 here in the no-name movie game. Denny's giving you the clues. He looks like he's fired up here today.
Oh, yeah, 2 cups of coffee already.
Oh,
Wow.
look out.
Get it.
Okay, 60 seconds on the clock. Your time begins now.
This is if 2 weather systems merge together and somebody's on a fishing vessel and they collide right over them. What is that called? Pass that
I don't
one.
know. Pass.
This is he is a mouse that makes French cuisine.
Ratatouille.
Yep. This is a giant dog. He used to jump on his own owner. It was in the comic strips from the Sunday morning comics.
Marmaduke.
Yep.
Nice.
This is what happens to your hair if it gets all knotted. It was also about the woman who threw her hair to have the guy climb up and save her from the castle.
Oh, Tangled.
Yep. This is what you have on your hand if you lose your hand and you're a pirate. It's also the name for a chorus. Yep.
Got it.
This is you leave this under your pillow at night and it's replaced with money. What is that person called that visits you?
Tooth Fairy.
Yep. This is the person that fixes your car. They use a wrench.
Mechanic.
Yep. 2
cups
of coffee.
Yeah, that worked,
What you
baby.
got in that coffee?
That worked, Tiffany. You got a 6 spot.
She sounded smart.
6. Well, you know what? A loss for the witch is a win for the birds.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll check back in with Tiffany, see if she can hold on for this win.
I'll just give you the belt. You mind passing that to him, homeless hair?
You can attack me physically as much as you want. It doesn't do anything to me. I get it.
Congratulations on your win, Denny's.
Don't let her get in your head, man.
This whole thing.
Jaybird, say hello to your partner. This is Ed from West Palm Beach.
Ed?
Come on, Bird.
Oh, Ed. You have
where
no.
we're at.
I need it bad. I'm dedicating this one to the YouTube chat room. If I win this one, I'm jumping on you,
Yeah,
Denny's.
guys.
It's for the chat room.
Okay. All right, you got to beat 6.
Yeah, I got 8. That's all I need.
Okay, 60 seconds are on the clock here. Bird is going for the big old win in the No Name Movie game. Your time begins now.
If I'm throwing this at my home, and a lot of people are gathering and drinking, it's called what?
Party.
Party. But think of home.
Birthday party.
No, home party.
House party.
Thank you.
House party.
Okay, this is pass. Meet the blank. They're from ancient times.
Flintstones.
Yes. Past Denny's.
Flintstones.
Blank. Yeah, you got it. Got blank damage. Blank damage? It's also pass.
Collateral damage.
You got it. Just say, yeah, you got it. It's a movie where the artist is dating another artist, and the one guy's got a drinking problem, and he dies at the end. Think about the
spoiler.
Pass. A corn blank. Pass. Pass. No, this one.
Yeah, got
You are stuck in a corn blank. You can't. Did I get that?
Corn maze.
Damn it.
Maze. Maze Runner.
Give you that. Happened during the buzzer, but looks like you got a 5. That's a great score
That
for
was
you.
great.
Yeah.
Denny's, good job, mijo.
Thanks.
You did good. You did good, kid.
That's a solid run there, Ed. Just a bit short, and that means that our girl Tiffany in Miami is our winner today. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
To my pickle squad.
What's that?
I want to dedicate the win to my pickle squad.
Oh,
Pickle
That's
squad.
a faction in the YouTube chat room.
Okay, well, very nice. Great job there, Tiffany. Enjoy your weekend, okay?
Thank you, guys. You too.
All right, big stuff.
Look at you, Denny's. You're going to wear that thing out this weekend?
I will. I'll wear it in.
Side note, look how great Denny's hair is. Oh, my gosh. Down to his shoulders.
It is impressive.
Getting real long.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It is gorgeous.
Takes a little work these days now, though.
Yeah, I get it. But you know what? Hey, when you got something that gorgeous, you know,
yeah.
I love touching it. Look
you
at that
get out
thing.
of what you put into it. Good for you.
So nice.
You do. There's something about that hair that makes you want to pet it.
Yeah, I'd pet it all day long.
When he pets you, will you purr?
Oh, yeah.
This show just got weird.
Yeah.
Durr.
Not really any movies. I think they may have something going out in theaters, but nothing's working. You know, AMC's about ready to file for bankruptcy. Regal's got, I can't remember, like they are kind of putzing out some movies.
They got to
but-
do an Avenger movie.
Yeah, I don't even remember what is out this weekend, but a lot of the stuff is about the streaming, and it's kind of interesting to see how some of the older movies are kind of going through the new filters that we've got in society, and Disney Plus is now running some new updated content warnings before certain titles like Peter Pan and Dumbo and even the Swiss Family Robinson and Aristocats. They apparently have put a content warning saying it contains racist character portrayals. Yeah, I know that it happened before in some Disney classics, your old Song of the South. I don't even think they show anywhere anymore for just basically the whole thing being top to bottom racist stereotypes. And so now apparently they have got trigger warnings, I guess, in a sense, on some of these new shows that are there.
I noticed they've really gotten descriptive with the warnings on Netflix because I watch a lot of Twilight Zone and I never noticed it before. But if there's an episode where the host is smoking, it'll say warning, fear, smoking.
Really?
Yeah,
I do see smoking is now one of the things they alert you to, along with nudity and violence.
Sometimes there's other weird words too, like intimidation. I've seen, but warning, there's intimidation in this movie.
Wow, it's kind of odd,
It's
how they're doing
weird.
some of these things. Yeah. And we were talking about Kvj Halloween. I bet a lot of people are going to be checking that out on Netflix this weekend. It's the Adam Sandler movie. It's not great. A few funny moments, but like I said, it entertained my 12-year-old and our whole family liked it.
That's what you want to hear. Hey, it's coming out. It's not great.
It's not great.
But it entertained my 12-year-old.
Like I said, I'm glad that we watched it. The bar is set low. It's not on what I would put in the classic cinema category.
It had potential of being excellent.
Until Rob Schneider got in it.
Yeah.
There was a lot. Adam Sandler's character was pretty rough, Virginia.
It was, yeah. There are a lot of things you could find that you're going to hate about it.
Yes.
But it was worthy of the time to watch once with the family, I thought. And one of the people who appeared in that has actually lost their gig. If you watch Kvj Halloween, they have kind of a montage of these news reporters from Boston TV stations, and they all dress like Harley Quinn for Halloween, and they're all doing the exact same costume.
That's pretty funny.
One of them was a legit Boston reporter, and she lost her gig because of it.
It was a contract thing.
Yeah.
She broke some kind of contract rule.
Violated her contract, apparently. So when you see that, one of them lost their gig because of that appearance.
Do you think Sandler's going to come in there and make it right, and it'll be a good story?
He should. I mean, that'd be a great PR move.
Great PR.
For him to cast her in his next movie.
Or another TV station, or even a competing TV station in Boston.
Right.
She's going to be okay.
Yeah.
I hope she is. That's way uncool.
Here she is talking about it.
Welcome back. You're watching Wake Up Boston, and it's October 31st, which is a special day across the country, but most especially in Salem, America's unofficial Halloween capital. And now Wake Up Boston's Tracy Phillips is live with the mayor of Salem, David Benson. And Tracy, you went with Harley Quinn too?
Sure did, Aaron. Only one day a year you get to show your ex what he's missing. Hey, do you know it? Yeah.
There you go. That's a clip from Kvj Halloween. So
That's what got her fired. That's not that bad.
No, I don't think
just
it's
the appearance.
Yeah, she could have done anything and she would have got fired because it's under the contract.
That sucks.
And I thought this was an interesting movie little tidbit. There is a rumor that Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, who've played Spider-Man previously, could be joining Tom Holland, the current Spider-Man, in Spider-Man 3. I don't know how, and they say it's not confirmed, but apparently they might have some kind of little appearances in that.
For the
That would
fans,
be
to kind
cool.
of, look, it's all the Spideys together.
It would be kind of neat. Yeah, those little like Easter eggs, they call them. Yeah, could be one of those coming up. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, it is the Halloween time, and because there's such a limit on Halloween movies, you're watching Kvj Halloween on Netflix, but you don't have to. You can go back into the archives. Ghostbusters would be a good movie to check out, especially if you got kids that haven't seen it yet. I wonder how it would play for the next generation.
He slimed me.
Yeah.
That's one of the lines, Virginia.
Okay.
I could tell you didn't know what I was talking about.
I did not.
Even if you've got young kids, I imagine they probably know the Ghostbusters song, right?
Yes, Rocco loves the Ghostbusters
Who you
song.
gonna call?
It's such a little kid kind of song.
But what is interesting is they found a Ghostbusters pitch that they were making to Canadian independent theaters. And the pitch was done early before the movie really came out. And they had a placeholder for the Ghostbusters theme. And if they hadn't gotten Ray Parker Jr. to do that very famous theme, this would have been it.
He wrote that pretty quick, too. They said, we need a song. And he got to work, and he kind of banged it out quick.
Because they realized the song they had was terrible. You got to hear the original Ghostbusters theme coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to watch out for on your roadways 95 and the Turnpike, up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Join Massage Envy today and receive 12 months of vouchers for upgrades and service enhancements free, valued over $200. Details at massageenvy.com.
You know, I love everything I've got with Xfinity, and I basically got everything with Xfinity. Talking about my internet, talking about my home, talking about my TV. Yeah, it's all done with Xfinity because they do the best of everything. Fastest internet, most reliable, XFi Advanced Security, I got that. When it comes to the X1 DVR, I love how it knows me, finds shows to record, how I can watch multiple shows going on, record 6 at one time, and the home keeps my family safe and secure. And the best thing to do, if you want to see it all in one place, just go to a local Xfinity store. They're opening now with new healthy practices in place to make sure your experience is as safe as possible. They're disinfecting high-touch areas, and they're practicing social distancing and requiring everybody to wear facial coverings. And they got a new location right now, Royal Palm Beach. It is on Southern Boulevard, just west of 441. Or you can find all the locations by going online and booking your own appointment. Just go xfinitystores.com.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
You know, having one virus to deal with is enough. So take the flu out of the equation.
You can get your free flu shot this season from Baptist Health Urgent Care.
Baptist Health is making it easier than ever to go get a flu shot.
All you have to do is visit baptisthealth.net/flu to reserve a spot in an urgent care center today.
Again, that's baptisthealth.net/flu to book your free flu shot.
I want a Nissan from the #1 superstore. 441 Nissan.
Our no-pay, drive-away sales event is on, only at Southern 441 Nissan. So get them while you can. And right now, you can drive a new Nissan with no money down, no payments till spring 2021, no security deposit, and no interest up to 72 months. Plus, top dollar for your vehicle. So hurry to the big one on 441 or shop us at southern441nissan.com. We make it easy. Home of the real deal.
Offers plus tax title, $899 dealer fee with approved credit through NMAC on select models through 11/8/2020.
Hey, Shaybird, it's the weekend. Woo-hoo. Time to eat something delicious. Let's bring the family to Bud's Chicken and Seafood locations all through Palm Beach County. You've got buffalo wings that are delicious. They're classic buffalo. They're honey garlic or they're honey barbecue. They come in 3 delicious sizes. Small, if you just want a snack, large, or the family size. I personally could eat the whole family size on my own. Don't forget, too, their sides are amazing. I love their corn fritters. I'm always gamming on about their corn fritters. Their crinkled cut fries, I love their French fries. Like I said, locations all through Palm Beach County. And don't forget, try that bird sauce.
My, how the world has changed. Everybody's 6 feet apart and many of us are working from home.
I don't like change.
But a cup of coffee is still just 99 cents at Cumberland Farms.
I love Cumberland Farms.
Cumberland Farms coffee, 99 cents, small, medium, or large, hot or iced, plus applicable tax.
Spookyville is back at the South Florida Fairgrounds. It's October 23rd through the 31st. Enjoy a safe and socially distanced drive-through trick-or-treating experience that the whole family will enjoy, all from the comfort and safety of your car. This drive-thru will come alive with entertainment, Halloween vignettes, and costume volunteers who'll be offering candy bags and big smiles to the children as they pass by in their cars. After the Spookyville ride, enjoy your favorite food, sweets, and treats available for purchase. As proud sponsors of Spookyville, Stormtight Windows is giving you a chance to win new Impact windows. Just text the word SPOOKY to 797979 right now for your chance to win up to $25,000 in Impact Windows courtesy of Stormtight Windows. Spookyville gates open Friday, October 23rd at 6 p.m. through Sunday, October 31st at the South Florida Fairgrounds. Visit southfloridafair.com for details.
When it's time for a snack, try the Snackin' menu from Dunkin' with Snackin' Bacon. 8 snack-sized strips of crispy bacon caramelized with sweet maple sugar. Steak and cheese, bacon and cheese, or ham and cheese roll-ups, and new stuffed bagel minis. And oh, are they satisfying? Like Inbox Zero satisfying. And like TV show finale without any unanswered questions satisfying. Be snackisfied with the Dunkin' Snackin' menu. Enjoy each one with refreshing cold brew. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
What's up, everyone? This is producer Denny's of the KVJ Show, and I'm a week out from going to Cool Lines Body Sculpting to get the cool sculpting technology done on my lower fat pouch on my stomach. I'm at the point where I should start seeing the benefits taking place. And I gotta admit, my stomach does feel flatter. The session didn't take long, and it was painless. If you have trouble spots on your body, you just can't seem to get rid of fat, this machine is designed to freeze that fat and for your body to naturally expel it. So if you want to do what I did, check out Cool Lines Body Sculpting with the cool sculpting technology. Their website, coollinesbody.com, or give them a call, 561-557-8663. That's 561-557-TONE. And let them know producer Denny sent you.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
HGregg.com's Sell Us Your Car event starts now. They're buying cars of all makes and models and paying top dollar, up to $5,000 over KBB value. Need a car? They have thousands in inventory of all makes and models, all thousands below market value. Visit HGregg.com now and see how much you can save.
Happy Friday, my sunshines. Temperatures this morning starting off in the mid-70s with a couple of isolated downpours for that morning drive. This afternoon, highs in the mid-80s with feels like temperatures in the low to mid-90s, a 60% chance for showers and storms. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by new Canada Dry Bold Ginger.
I'm not your grandma. I don't wear 12 layers of clothes in July, and I don't drink your grandma's ginger ale. I drink new Canada Dry Bold Ginger with an extra kick of real ginger taste. New Canada Dry Bold Ginger, not your grandma's ginger ale.
The KVJ Workday Grocery Giveaway is on.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us when you listen at work throughout the workday at WRMF.com. And listen for KVJ to call your name at 9 a.m., 2 p.m., and 5 p.m. Then call us back in 10 minutes and claim your $200 in free groceries. Putting food on your table, South Florida.
Thank you.
Powered by Scott Smith Injury Law. Playing the best variety from the 2000s, 10s, and today for your workday. 97.9 WRMF.
What's more famous, the song or the movie? Ghostbusters.
The movie. Well,
the song.
I'm going movie.
Yeah, I kind of wonder if you talked to people and said, what has better recall?
Ask them about the sliming and then ask them who you going to call.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with movie.
You are? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you're doubling down on that, huh?
Tripling.
Okay. We'll ask on Twitter, see what people have to say on there. We'll get a small little sampling. Yeah, it is something you hear every single year around Halloween time, the Ghostbusters theme. Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. I mean, they play it everywhere. They have people mashing it up with Beastie Boys songs. Okay, I see what they did there.
I like it.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I like that kind of rap there.
Yeah. I love the Beastie Boys. Absolutely, it works out. But imagine what Ghostbusters would have been without that Ray Parker Jr. Ghostbusters theme. They actually had a song originally, and I think they realized just how terrible it was and knew they had to do something about it.
There was a big struggle with the song. I remember watching that special, How Movies Made Us.
Yes. And they did a special on Ghostbusters, and they talked about that. And they went to Ray Parker Jr. basically with no time left on the clock and said, we need a theme and fast. And I think after hearing the original theme that they had for Ghostbusters, they realized why. This came out because there was a pitch for independent Canadian theaters to run the Ghostbusters movie that Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray did. And in it, they played the theme, and you go, wow, is that really, that's what they were going to use for the Ghostbusters theme before at the last minute they got Ray Parker Jr. involved. What do you think of this? So that's what you would have had.
It's so 80s. I mean, it's so 80s.
It is. Had you not gotten Ray Parker Jr., that would have been the Ghostbusters theme. You feeling it?
No.
Yeah.
Not compared to what we had with Who You Gonna Call.
Yeah, and that song, it was a good movie, but I mean, the song definitely carried on. So that's what it would have been. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, what are you going to be doing for Halloween? You know, they're kind of recommending, maybe don't do this, don't do that.
They recommend a lot, though.
They do recommend a lot, absolutely. But they now have kind of a sliding chart. Be like, okay, do what you will. We'll let you just know how risky it is. So if you already got your Halloween plans kind of going, how risky are they? I'll run down the list for you next here on the KVJ Show.
My breath right quick. He ain't never seen it in a dress like this. He ain't never even been impressed like this. Probably why I got him quiet on the set like zip. Like it, love it, need it, bad. Take it, own it, steal it, fast. The boy stop playing, grab my ass. Why you acting like you shy? Shut it, save it, keep it pushing. While you beating round the bush and knowing you want all this woman. Never knock it till you try. Yeah. All of them saying I have you with me. All of my saying you mad committed. Really to anybody you had them pretty. All of the body I need out.
Virginia, you already got all your Halloween plans laid out, what you're going to be doing with your kids, with yourself?
Yes, we're going to have a family yard party.
Okay.
And we're going to cook out in the yard, and we're going to enjoy the day. Hopefully the weather cools off a little bit.
Okay.
I'm going to put out a whole bunch of food and snacks and stay socially distanced from any trick-or-treaters. I'm going to put all the stuff at the end of the driveway, but sit in chairs like in the middle of the driveway.
Okay. All
Pull
right.
out the fire pit.
Okay. Well, the CDC would tell you that as far as the pandemic and coronavirus goes, you are throwing a moderate risk activity.
Okay.
Moderate risk. Better than high risk. But yeah, an outdoor open air, small costume parade or, you know, any kind of like costume party held outdoors with masks and distancing they put at moderate risk.
We're not going to have any new people. It's just our family.
Take it up with the CDC, Virginia. I don't care what you do.
All right. Well, I think it's low risk.
CDC disagrees with you. They do not agree. They're like, nope, Virginia, that's moderate. Sorry.
I'm not having randoms.
No, Virginia, we don't care. It's still moderate. That's a moderate risk. What they tell you to stay away from, this is the CDC speaking for Halloween. Traditional trick-or-treating. Don't do it. That's high risk, they say. They say trunk or treat events where treats are handed out from trunks of cars, high risk, don't do it. Attending crowded costume parties held indoors, high risk, don't do it. Going to an indoor haunted house where people may be crowded together and screaming, definitely don't do it, moron.
If you have to say that, though.
Well, some people are just like, I don't care. I don't care. So the stuff that they say is more moderate risk, the stuff that I already mentioned that Virginia's doing, so they would congratulate you because you're only at a moderate risk. They say that a one-way trick-or-treat where individually wrapped goodie bags are lined up for families to grab, like at the end of your driveway, is how they recommend doing trick-or-treating.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Well, congratulations. You're at moderate risk, Virginia. Not high risk.
Okay.
I know you want low risk, but they're not going to give it to you.
I want
they're
low
not going to give
risk.
it to you. The CDC doesn't believe in low risk.
I'm handing out hand sanitizer.
No.
You have to practice abstinence when it comes to Halloween.
The CDC says opening your eyes is moderate risk. So if you want to be low risk, keep your eyes closed forever.
Stay in bed. Keep your eyes closed.
Yes, that's it. Don't open your mouth. Pinch your nose. Well, then you can't breathe. They say other things that are a moderate risk. A costume mask, they say, such as for Halloween, is not a substitute for a cloth mask. So don't think that's good. They say don't wear a costume mask over a protective cloth mask because you may not be able to breathe and then you would die.
You pass out. And people think you're just pulling a Halloween prank, but you're really dead.
That is the worst when you really are hurt and it's Halloween, but everyone thinks, oh, it's just a trick.
Look how funny.
It's just a trick.
And they say having an outdoor Halloween movie night with local family friends with people spaced at least 6 feet apart is still moderate risk. But it's better than going to a haunted house.
Okay.
So that's how they're putting the risk levels on all your Halloween activities that you're thinking about doing.
We got to do something. These kids are going to revolt. They're going to stab me in my sleep if I don't let them have some part of Halloween. They're getting angry, Kevin.
Yeah, I hear you. I think, you know what? It's not just the kids. It's everybody. Everybody is to a point where they're like, okay, I'm kind of over all this. Like I've missed a lot. I've missed the graduations. I've missed all these events, and it's getting tougher. So you got to give them a little something. So I think you need to have some kind of Halloween fun, but there's still, the CDC is saying, a right way and a wrong way to do it. So that's just what they're encouraging you to do.
Thank you.
That's what they say. That's what they say. There's actually some people that are not looking forward to going back to normal. Which I'm like, okay, why? I mean,
that is true. There are some people that already are like agoraphobic.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to wake up, Jay Bird.
I don't know what that is. I have no idea why that's going off right now.
It's time for a snack.
I don't know what that is.
The snack timer.
There's some people that love not going to school and doing it from home, or not going to work and doing it from home because they didn't like leaving their house anyway.
For me, the greatest thing that the pandemic has given, you have a great excuse not to do things you don't want to do. Oh, we got to go do this one. I can't. Ooh, the corona.
COVID.
Masks.
It does. No.
I can't go to your baby shower.
Yeah, exactly. I can get out of things like
weddings, baby showers.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I saw yesterday that 70% of people say that if they're going to a wedding, they will not go until they know the health and safety protocol before they RSVP. And then a lot of people were just like, I don't want to go to that wedding.
No, don't go. If you didn't want to go, here's your amazing excuse.
I wonder how many weddings were going to go down during the time of, since March on.
Tons.
That did not happen. Mm-hmm. And now they both realize, it was going to be a mistake anyway. I'm glad we didn't get married. I bet that's happened too.
Tons. I had heard there was a bride that had gotten engaged right before the pandemic, and they said, well, let's just go ahead and give it enough time. And so she set the date. Her sister was going to get married during the pandemic and had to reschedule. And she's like, well, I already had to wait long enough, so I want to take your date and I want you to move yours back. And these two sisters are fighting now over the date because they want spacing.
Those sisters sound so annoying.
Oh my gosh, right?
Push both of them in the water.
Yes.
I mean, you're dealing with a wedding and then two bridezillas. So annoying.
I can't with you girls.
Terrible. Some of the other things that people are not looking forward to going back to normal, the reasons why. Some people do like the face mask just for the reason that you can hide your annoyed facial expressions that you make at people.
I always smile at people and realize, hey, dumbass, they can't see you. But hopefully they can see my crow's feet crinkle up so they know I'm smiling.
You realize how important a smile is to send some kind of feeling to somebody else. And now I just realize that I'm just doing this creepy stare at everybody when I'm actually smiling at them. And they're like, weirdo.
And a lot of times people can't hear me, so they think I'm just looking at them. And I'm trying to order something, or hey, how's it going? They go, you trying to say something?
Yeah.
I can't. Can you? Can you hear voices through the mask, or do you struggle with that?
I struggle. Yeah.
Some people are saying shaking hands. I've never liked shaking hands, and I like the fact that I have a great excuse to not shake anybody's hand right now.
I'm a knuckle bump kind of guy.
People around me, I'm seeing them still do knuckle bumps. I'm not participating in that.
I'm seeing people hugging. There's so many people.
Some
they
are, yeah.
They don't care.
Yeah, and for people who don't like the acquaintance greeting or goodbye hug, they're loving this era because you have a good excuse to not do it. Having to wear professional clothing at work is another thing that people are saying they're not looking forward to going back to with the regular normal whenever we get out of this pandemic. Somebody said paying for childcare when I stop working from home. That's some way some people are saving some money, I guess. People said when you fly, people are getting back in the middle seats of the aircraft. But I've already seen, aren't a lot of airlines already packing people in there?
Yeah, my dad's flying into town this weekend.
He is.
He is. My sister hurt herself, hurt her foot, and she can't walk around. So I've been taking care of her and her dogs. And
you want that wheelbarrow?
I don't. No, I don't. It's just, no, I don't want the wheelbarrow.
Remember you hurt your foot? I put you in a wheelbarrow for a month.
But I'm goofy, and I get paid to be goofy. My sister doesn't.
Yeah.
She's not going to let you wheelbarrow her around Publix?
No.
Another thing that people were saying is people who think it's acceptable to not cover sneezes or wash their hands. I had even heard there's still a lot of people, even with the pandemic going on, that are still not washing hands. They did one of those things where they had somebody, kind of chilling in a bathroom and watching.
I think you got to,
They said 25% of people are still not washing their hands after going to the bathroom, even with the pandemic going on.
You need to accept that at least 15% of humans are gross.
They are.
Even with the pandemic, they're never going to wash their hands, ever.
Yeah.
I blame their mama.
Yeah, that's a good place to start.
I do.
It's always mama's fault.
I blame their mama.
Never take responsibility.
If you're not doing it right, mama didn't teach you.
Okay.
Maybe
Blame it on
mama was dead.
Damn.
Ooh, that's tough.
That was grim.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. Happy Friday.
My bad.
Let's turn it around. Let's do a little Feel Good Friday.
There we go.
Got anything positive to drop on us? What is your win for the week? You can let us know. We'll give you a shout out here on the KVJ Show, 877-979-WRMF.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to watch out for on your roadways 95 and the Turnpike, up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Join Massage Envy today and receive 12 months of vouchers for upgrades and service enhancements free, valued over $200. Details at massageenvy.com.
What's up, everyone? This is producer Dennis of the KVJ Show, and I was chilling at my house yesterday, just looking around, soaking up the fact that I actually bought my very first home here in South Florida. I had a ton of questions, and I was very green when I jumped into it. But ever since I worked with Ideal Lending Solutions, I feel like I'm kind of a pro at home buying. They helped me out with all the questions I had, how the finances work, and how much my monthly payments would be. All the things you want to know when you buy your first house. And even after we finished, they sent a follow-up email to ask if there's anything they could help me with, and they even told me how to save some money on my taxes the next year. So if you want that attention to detail and the same experience I had, I would hit up Ideal Lending Solutions. You can check out their website, affordthedream.com. That's affordthedream.com, or give them a call, 844-99-IDEAL. That's 844-994-3325 for Ideal Lending Solutions. And if you give them a call or go in, let them know producer Denny sent you.
Ideal Lending Solutions is an equal housing lender. NMLS 237341. A division of American Financial Network. Florida license MLD 891. Not all applicants will qualify.
You don't need a big meeting. You don't need a birthday. You don't need any excuse at all. You just need to love subs. Times 12. Order the Jersey Mike's catering box today. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
If you've got an insurance question, you could talk to the butcher at your local grocery store. He'd probably talk about trimming the fat, but it'd be about your brisket, not your insurance policies. Or you could talk to your local Geico agent. They offer personalized assistance in finding the choicest cuts of coverage for all your insurance needs, which means more money for filet mignon. Or, if you're a vegetarian, tofu lait mignon. To find a Geico agent near you, visit geico.com/local.
Ugh, I have to do laundry when I get home. I have to lug all my clothes over to the washing machine. Then I get to put them in the dryer. And accidentally shrink my cashmere sweater again.
Motorcycles make everything exciting. And when Geico makes it easy to switch and save on motorcycle insurance, it's even more exciting.
I'm gonna fold all my socks into little balls! Yeah!
Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
For the ones working tirelessly to keep their coworkers safe. For the ones rising to new challenges. For the ones rebuilding stronger than before. Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry. Free access to product specialists, safety recovery guides, and 24/7 support. It's part of our commitment to help you adapt and recover in these challenging times. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Here's a tale that's absolutely frightening, where expensive car repairs have left your wallet tightening. This relationship is dead and must cease, so tell your old car to rust in peace.
Bring your scary trade to Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach on South Military Trail and get up to $6,000 over Kelly Blue Book fair market value for it, so you can drive home the new Kia you really want, like a new 2020 Kia Forte LX for only $199 per month. This is not a lease. You own it. Think your credit is dreadful? Don't sweat it. If you have a job bringing home $350 per week, we want to approve you, so you can drive home your new Kia today. Only at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach on South Military Trail. Visit GreenwayKiaWestPalmBeach.com. Stock number 200528 on approved credit through KMF. 4,500 down, 84 months at 2.9% APR plus tax tag and $9.99 admin. Negative equity refinanced. All factory rebates to dealer. Offers don't combine. Expires 11/4/20.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein with another edition of Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 3, insurance companies are not your friends. They are not your good neighbors, and you are definitely not in good hands. Insurance companies fight every day to not pay claims. They don't want you to get a lawyer, but they have lawyers. So what should you do? Hire someone who is really on your side right now. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
I was so impressed with the Diamonds Direct store, this brand new, massive jewelry powerhouse in South Florida. They're easy to find right there in Boca Raton behind the Town Center Mall. It's Diamonds Direct, and it's basically the future of jewelry shopping in South Florida. If you're like me and you're always looking for a deal, but you want the best product at the best price, Diamonds Direct in Boca is for you. When I walked in there, I was like, wow, it is huge. They have a massive selection, and I love the fact that it was started by diamond importers that decided they wanted to go into retail, but they keep the same diamond importer price where they can pass that savings on to you, and bam, you don't pay the middleman markup. It's amazing. Plus, they want to teach you about diamonds, give you a diamond education. I love that. Educating you, guiding you, helping you make the best decision. No phony pricing games. It's up front, and it's so much selection. People are driving from all over South Florida to get to Diamonds Direct, so you do it too. If you're thinking about anything, especially a holiday purchase, you've got to go to Diamonds Direct in Boca Raton behind the Town Center Mall right there on St. Andrews. It's Diamonds Direct.
Satisfy your cravings with Dunkin's Snack and Menu. With new stuffed bagel minis, new maple sugar snack and bacon, and Dunkin' roll-ups, including their new steak and cheese roll-up. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
How easy is it to pick up at BJ's Wholesale Club? Just order whatever you want, and we'll bring it all right out to your car. Plus, it's free. Yep, it's that easy. BJ's. Live generously.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jarn Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Need a used car, truck, SUV, or van? Fresh inventory is arriving daily at offleaseonly.com. Don't pay more. Save thousands. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Coming up in your dirt of the day, crazy story. I was just reading about major soulful singer from the 70s battling through COVID and all of the effects that he's still dealing with. I'll share that story with you coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
For our Feel Good Friday, we got somebody battling through the Rona. We got Angelica on here from Lake Worth. What's your shout out today for Feel Good Friday, Angelica?
Hello?
Hello, Angelica.
Hi, to my husband who's battled the virus for 6 months.
Whoa.
And twice died, 3 times we considered him dead, but he made it, he's alive and coming home.
Wow, that is amazing. 6 months.
Damn.
He was going through it, huh?
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
That is absolutely unbelievable. That's just crazy. Well, that is a fantastic Feel Good Friday to get him home and know that he's on the other side of it. Congratulations on that, Angelica.
Thank you.
What's his name?
Stay safe.
What's his name again?
Eddie.
I think that deserves
Eddie.
Wow. How about that?
I'm recording this and I'll play it for him. Thank you.
Love it.
Yeah. It's odd. I was just reading today that scientists are saying that a quote-unquote long COVID, kind of like what Eddie had, could actually be split into 4 different syndromes. They say that you have fatigue, shortness of breath, muscle pain, and the heart arrhythmia months afterwards, but they're still baffled by the lasting effects on some of the symptoms. I talked about that with somebody I know that has lost their sense of smell, and we're going on like 2 or 3 months.
Wow.
And you're just like, what is going on with this thing? So it's still a mysterious little virus that is creating some very odd things in a lot of people. There is a shout out here today for kids returning to campus as we're trying to get our life back on track at Treasure Coast Classic Academy. They've had a great week back on campus. So congratulations to them for doing it right. I know it's not easy for anybody, but it's kind of cool when people can kind of get back together. Also got a nice little twist here. I was supposed to go to Italy for my 50th birthday, but because we couldn't, my boyfriend instead took me around the world at Epcot.
Aw, that's cute.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's a nice little twist. Matt from Loxahatchee said, I'm feeling good because I lost contact with all my family after my dad died. I was 10. I'm now 35. And on Monday, I got a card in the mail from a family member that I had no idea I had. But they heard that my mom had passed away 4 years ago, so I'm now reconnected.
Aww.
It's kind of nice. Somebody else said, my son Billy, who was once coached by Chicken Tender.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
He bought his first home, and I'm so proud of him.
I love Billy.
So maybe now Billy could coach you on buying a home.
Yeah.
Oh, Billy.
It kind of turned around. Old Billy.
It's a great family.
Yeah.
I've known them forever.
Very cool. Somebody said, my best friend of 30 years just had his son born yesterday on his 40th birthday. That's pretty cool. Also, we've got Caitlin Steele, her last day working as a teacher in St. Lucie County. She has made the tough decision to follow her dreams as a full-time realtor. So there you go. It's interesting as you reflect on the children's lives you've touched over the past 8 years. I know you made a difference in those little minds and hearts. So a little shout out for her, Barbara. Also, we got somebody else that is saying it's my 3-year anniversary at work, and I'm finally fully vested, so now I can quit this beat.
Go out with a blaze.
Yeah, a couple people blowing off the job, so they're very happy about it. And somebody else who's happy to have their job and said, I'd like to thank my bosses for giving us today off. It's the day after the end of tax season, and we've all worked so hard in the last few weeks. I'd imagine that she is a tax preparer.
Prepperer, yes. Good for you. Enjoyed the time off.
Absolutely. So there you go. Thank you for the Feel Good Fridays.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a second, Kodak Black got moved to a new prison. I will give you the behind the scenes on why and where he is now, coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, it looks like the coronavirus pandemic is not going to be shutting down the Jersey Shore.
You can't stop that.
You can't stop.
There's
'cause they
other
won't.
viruses that might get them first.
Most TV and film production has come to a grinding halt, but not the Jersey Shore.
You think you can shut down the sitch? You can't shut down. You can't do it.
Most of them are coming back. So Pauly D, Vinny, Ronnie, JWoww, Dina, Angelina, and The Situation have wrapped up season 4, and it is back November 19th on MTV. So just about a month from now. How exciting. You will not see Snooki, though. Snooki was not a part of season 4. Apparently, at Angelina's wedding, Snooki got up and did a speech and was like roasting her and taking shots at her and talking crap about her on the microphone at her wedding. She's talking smack about Angelina at Angelina's wedding.
Wow.
So that caused some drama, and Snooki is not there right now. But they say season 5 hopefully will be them trying to patch it back up with Snooki.
We don't want Angelina. We want Snooki.
I agree. I think Angelina is a low budget Snooki. Let's bring back Snooki.
We don't want Angelina. We want Snooki to go away.
This is some crazy stuff. So Kodak Black had to be moved out of a Kentucky prison because he and his lawyers claimed he was being tortured there. They say now he is at a high security prison in Illinois, but the Kentucky prison was awful, apparently. He says he was abused, he was neglected, and he was purposefully treated way worse than other prisoners in Kentucky. Now that he's in Illinois, he said he's much happier. His attorney said it's just like a different person. Big Sandy was the name of the place where he was in Kentucky, and he says Big Sandy is corrupt.
Oh, Big Sandy.
Big Sandy.
Big Sandy.
And finally here, Christopher Cross is talking about his COVID battle. And at one point, he believed he was going to die. For a short time after he battled the illness, he was left temporarily paralyzed and talks now about the darkest days he ever experienced. He was in the ICU for 10 days. He couldn't walk. He couldn't talk. He could barely move.
I love him.
He said his legs started giving out on him, and still to this day, now months later, he still feels like he has neurological problems. His nerves aren't back. His speech is still irregular, and he's foggy all the time.
My boy, this is Christopher Cross.
Christopher Cross. In case you don't know, I believe Denny's pulled us a little musical snack of Christopher Cross killing it.
If you are unaware of who he is, this is his classic song, Sailing.
Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it.
Definitely part of Yacht Rock's greatest hits.
Oh, this is my jam.
Just a dream with to carry me, so I will be free.
Okay.
Now, kids, do me a favor. Google Christopher Cross today. Go down the playlist. You're going to be very, very happy.
But I guess we can be happy. The paralysis on him ended, and he's feeling better, although he's still foggy, and the memory issues are there. But so say a little prayer for Christopher Cross. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I'm getting old and forgetful, but did we talk about the drama going on with the Estefan family from the Red Table Talk that they did this week?
No.
No. I knew a little bit about it, but I had to go listen to it. I didn't really understand.
Well, Gloria Estefan, Miami Sound Machine.
Another artist I love.
Yes, her daughter Emily kind of put her mom on blast. Now, Emily came out as gay, and she's saying that Gloria was a little less than supportive of her stance. Now, Emily right now is in a happy relationship with Jimena Hernandez. And on the Facebook Watch series Red Table Talk, the Estefans were on there, and Emily spoke at length about the moment that she came out as a lesbian.
Emily asked me if I thought she might be gay.
Oh, Emily.
Yes, Emily. We were in the car, and you leaned over very excitedly and asked your dad and I, guys, do you think that I might be gay? And do you remember my response to you?
I do. You said only you can know that.
Exactly.
But when I asked you that question, it was like testing the waters, you know? Because I was afraid. I was having conversations in my head, trying to figure out, who am I? What is this? Where do I fit?
Well, the thing that happened with this, and really what kind of stood out in the whole thing, is she said that Gloria had asked her to keep quiet about being a lesbian and her personal life around their Cuban grandmother, and said, okay, if you're going to come out, don't do this around grandma. Emily recalls that Gloria had told her, if you tell your grandma and she dies, her blood is on your hands.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Emily responded to Gloria and said, I'm never going to forget that.
It is tough to conga when you got blood on your hands.
Yeah, that is not the response I was hoping to get from my mom. Gloria said her daughter was, quote, remembering things in a different way, kind of saying that, no, I don't think Emily's got it right, actually. And she explained, I was trying to protect both my ailing mother from any shock that could affect her health and Emily from anything that could harm their relationship. She didn't want it to end on a strained note, Grandma and Emily. Grandmother did pass in 2017 at the age of 88 and never learned the truth of Emily's true sexual orientation. Emily said that she didn't want the new episode of Red Table Talk to change fans' minds about her mother, Gloria, but hoped it would encourage conversations between LGBTQ youth and their parents. So it sounds like it wasn't appreciated how it was handled in that whole response. So,
Interesting.
yeah, a little bit of drama with the Estefans.
Yeah.
That kind of came out this week with how that whole thing went down. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, we still have one more round of shock, paper, scissors to play. We talking Denny's today?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Sweet Denny's.
I know he's so excited for this. He straps on the shock collar, plays each member of the KVJ show in rock, paper, scissors. Each round he loses, he gets a shock. You can watch it on KVJ TV coming up next.
I've been trying to call. I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you can show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through a drought. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. I look around since the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning.
round of shock, paper, scissors. Everybody on the show has done it except for Denny's. It is getting strapped with the shot collar and playing each member of the show in a round of rock, paper, scissors. Each round you lose, you get another shock. That's how we play the game. Suits went perfect last week, right? Didn't get shocked at all?
Everybody in the office is talking about it still.
That's pretty amazing.
In the office about it.
Only person that's done that. He's got the best record. I've got the worst. I lost 3 rounds, got shocked 3 times in round 1.
I got half of them.
Yeah. Okay, 2 for 4. So let's see how Denny's does here.
We shall see.
Sweet Denny's, we don't like hurting you, baby.
This is going to be tough for everybody.
Yes. It's like hurting a kitten.
Hurts us more, hurts you.
Or a baby shrimp. It's what it feels like.
Oh, yes.
Okay, you start off with me. We'll work our way around the room here. Quick little round of rock, paper, scissors. You can watch on KVJ TV, stream it on YouTube, see it on demand as well. All right, here we go. First round.
It's doing that tingle thing.
Yeah, the tingle lets you know.
Starts going.
The pain's
legit.
coming.
It's ready.
Go perfect. Shock the world.
Yeah, I'm going to shock the world, not myself.
Yes, here we go. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You went paper, I went scissors.
Peace train. It hurts me.
I'm having visions of last time we did this.
3, 2, 1, bring in the pain. Is it not working?
It's a little, oh, jeez.
Is it working? Hold on.
It's giving me like intermittent volts.
3, 2.
The first one went through.
Okay.
It's giving me intermittent.
The way you take a shock is so peaceful. I didn't know it worked.
It's the pain.
Thumbs over here. He's not going to stop pressing it until you fall on the floor.
I'm moving off my bone.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, do not put it on your ankle bone.
I had it on the.
Get it on the meat.
Yeah.
meat.
Going in the bone's not fun.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Ask anybody. All right, Virginia. You're playing Denny's rock, paper, scissors.
All right. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, throw.
Oh, I did scissors. She did rock.
Damn it.
Damn it.
I didn't want to beat you.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Sorry,
Denny's
man.
already an 0 for 2. She's trying to catch up with me.
Bring in the pain. 3, 2, 1.
He is the most peaceful person getting shocked, though.
He does not make any noise. Don't put it up.
It's just a subtle
Ghost.
Okay, got to play your boy Bird.
All right.
All right, you're 0 for 2 right now. It's a terrible round, Denny's.
I'm going paper.
I'm going rock. So that's perfect. I'm definitely going rock.
I'm throwing paper regardless.
Okay, I'm going rock.
I'm doing the same strategy. I'm sure he's throwing something other.
He gets in your head.
1, 2, 3, shoot. I'm sorry, Denny.
I told you.
I went scissors.
You went scissors. Denny's went paper. You get shocked again.
All right, let's do it.
3, 2, 1. Bring in the pain.
Oh!
All right. I can't have for 4 seconds.
You got the heaviest thumb.
I can't tell if it's working.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, it's
Okay,
working.
now you got to play suits.
Wow, you've now tied me. This would make you the worst.
This,
at rock,
I
paper,
think this
scissors if
happened
you
last
lose this.
time.
Did
I got
it?
all of them wrong.
You're just terrible at this game.
I've never been good at rock, paper, scissors.
That's so bad.
Here, I got to go the other way, Bird. Sorry.
Hate to hear that.
All right.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, throw.
Oh, you went paper. He went rock.
I beat him.
Okay.
Yes,
You did it.
All right.
Feels
very
good.
Very excited for
Feels
you.
good.
Yes. Okay, good. All right. You tied me as the worst, though. You lost 3 out of 4. So did I. Okay. Good news is you're all done there, Denny's.
Oh.
We're all done, right? Everybody's had to ride the pony.
Yeah, it's all over. We can put that one to bed. No more shock, paper, scissors. So that was the final round that we're going to play there. So that is the good news. I thought this was very telling. You know, you've talked about this with baseball players, how they're notorious for picking up ladies in other cities. It's not just baseball players that do it. Probably every single sport does it. But football, it does happen. In fact, Channing Crowder, who used to play for the Miami Dolphins, he's a linebacker. He was on this podcast called I Am Athlete with a couple other former South Florida football players. You had Chad Johnson on there, Ocho Cinco, who still lives in South Florida. I think Fred Taylor does as well because his son, I believe, went to Glades Day. So I believe Fred Taylor lives around here. He used to be a running back for the Jacksonville Jaguars, Gator alum, and Brandon Marshall. We're all on this podcast. And it almost seems like maybe there is a code here, like you can't reveal exactly what it's like picking up chicks, or that we don't do it, because you're going to get every single NFL player who's married in trouble, or his wife is going to be very suspicious whenever they have an away game. So Channing Crowder was saying that, yeah, there were women sitting outside of the hotel. All you had to do was go upstairs and come back down, and women were waiting for you. You would take your pick and then basically just take that woman back up to your room. It was that easy to get chicks on the road when you're an NFL player. Fred Taylor said, I played for the Jaguars. We were sorry. Nobody wanted us. So you could see Fred Taylor was uncomfortable, and he's immediately trying to get out of this because this podcast is going to go out, and his wife's going to be like going, oh, really? So tell me about some of the away games. And now you just go down, have your pick of a woman, and bring her up to the room.
It doesn't matter if you suck in the NFL. On any professional sport, you could be the worst team, and you're still going to get women.
So Channing Crowder's ruining it for everybody, and they're all like nervously, like Fred Taylor's like, shut up, shut up, shut up. And Channing Crowder, he went on to say, yeah, the Dolphins, we was terrible, but I could always sneak downstairs, buy that bar, and find me someone smiling.
Totally.
Yeah. And you could see all the other guys like either like, oh, I don't know anything about this, or just trying to play it off like it didn't happen. Here's a little bit of the conversation from the I Am Athlete podcast. Is Channing Crowder is talking about how easy it is, or how you would pick up chicks. And he talks about going to Buffalo, Virginia.
Oh.
A little bit harder to pick up chicks, I guess, when you're a Miami Dolphin player and you go to play the Bills.
When y'all walked in the visiting team hotel, y'all saw the fans lined up behind the little ropes, right? Yeah. And behind them were another row of people. Y'all ain't never looked behind that second row to them girls sitting back there with them skirts on. I never really was smiling.
Yeah, but what you gonna do? We got security guards on every floor.
Bro, I would sprint upstairs to get my bag in the room and sprint straight downstairs. Every away game I ever played in, I would find a strip club in the area, and we go to the strip club. When we went to Buffalo, we go over to Toronto, because Buffalo got garbage strip clubs. Bro, we go to Toronto, and it's a strip club in Toronto. They got red lights around the top, and got a massage parlor and a wing spot. So think about that. Strip club, massage parlor, wing stop, all in the same little cortex. That's why we never beat Buffalo Bills, because we were partying.
Well, there you go. Want to know why the Dolphins have been struggling?
Now, that's a man who's speaking candidly, and I'm here for it.
It's great to see how uncomfortable everybody else is, because they're like, no, shut up, dude.
Shut up.
My wife's going to hear this.
Shut up. We're not all at peace with our past.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
A little too freeing there, Channing.
He must be single.
Yeah, or if not, he will be.
He sounds like a single dude.
He does.
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, the good news is the Dolphins are at home this weekend. So they take
on strip / wing stop.
No, and they take on an 0-5 Jets team. So yeah, this is maybe a good chance for them. So if they're doing a strip club, they're doing it right here in South Florida. Coming up in just a couple of minutes, time to hit up the misconnection, see what we got going on out there today. People trying to connect, find a little bit of love, or something a little bit more devious,
scandalous.
And maybe Channing Crowder is on here. Who knows? Somebody said, if you can have my vote. Or you can have my vote if you let me hit it. Okay.
What?
You can have my vote if you let me hit it. Somebody is throwing that out there. Are you allowed to do this?
That sounds highly illegal, yes. In exchange for sex for a vote, yes.
Okay. What exactly is going on here? We'll find out in your misconnections coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to watch out for on your roadways 95 and the Turnpike, up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Join Massage Envy today and receive 12 months of vouchers for upgrades and service enhancements free, valued over $200. Details at massageenvy.com.
What's up, everyone? This is producer Denny's of the KVJ Show, and I'm a week out from going to Cool Lines Body Sculpting to get the cool sculpting technology done on my lower fat pouch on my stomach. I'm at the point where I should start seeing the benefits taking place. And I gotta admit, my stomach does feel flatter. The session didn't take long, and it was painless. If you have trouble spots on your body, you just can't seem to get rid of fat, this machine is designed to freeze that fat and for your body to naturally expel it. So if you want to do what I did, check out Cool Lines Body Sculpting with the Cool Sculpting technology. Their website, coollinesbody.com, or give them a call, 561-557-8663. That's 561-557-TONE. And let them know producer Denny sent you.
My, how the world has changed. Everybody's 6 feet apart and many of us are working from home.
I don't like change.
But a cup of coffee is still just 99 cents at Cumberland Farms.
I love Cumberland Farms.
Cumberland Farms Coffee, 99 cents, small, medium, or large, hot or iced, plus applicable tax.
MD Now is currently offering free flu shots, so get yours now before it's too late. MD Now is open 365 days a year, and no appointment is necessary. So now more than ever, protect yourself from the flu. Find your nearest MD Now clinic at mdnow.com today. Offer restrictions do apply.
If you've been injured in a car crash, let the lawyers of Hicks & Motto fight for you. Our caring, experienced team will work 24/7 to get you the money you deserve. Results matter. Hicks & Motto, your personal injury attorneys. 561-683-2300.
At Off Lease Only, they have helped hundreds of thousands of happy customers save thousands of dollars on their vehicle purchase over the past 3 decades. They stand behind every vehicle they sell. They do it right. 5-star experience, 5-star premier service. They're A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. They were Dealer Rater's Used Car Dealer of the Year, and they're an Edmunds 5-star premier dealer. You don't just get those beautiful accolades by doing it mediocre style. No, they do it better than everybody else. Don't pay more. Thousands of cars are waiting for you now, priced thousands below retail. OffLeaseOnly.com.
All across America, young people are exercising their rights.
Standing up and speaking out for what is right.
This November, casting your vote is how you make your voice heard. Florida voters, whether you're voting early, absentee by mail, or on Election Day, our country is depending on you.
With the pandemic changing our way of life and November 3rd right around the corner, make a plan to vote today.
This election, your vote is your voice.
Don't wait. Vote today.
Vote.org is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Hi there, I'm Mia. I'm Air.
You're Air?
Yeah, I just got out of the lungs of someone smoking a cheap little cigar outside a bodega. Oh, it was so smoky in there. And where there's smoke, there's
fire.
Cancer.
Oh.
Yeah. Little cigars might taste sweet, but they still kill. I'm supposed to be helping people, not unhelping them.
You mean hurting?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm a bit of an airhead.
Little cigars are just as dangerous as regular cigarettes. Find out how to quit today at tobaccofreeflorida.com.
By popular demand, the South Florida Fair is proud to bring you their first ever Home Improvement and More show. October 23rd through the 25th, come to the fairgrounds and shop South Florida's top home improvement companies safely distanced, all under one roof. Kitchen and bath, spas, roofing, patio furniture, and so much more. With hundreds of unique home improvement items and services to see, there's something at the Home Improvement and More Home Show for everyone. As proud sponsors, Stormtight Windows is giving away thousands of dollars in impact windows all weekend long, and you could be the next winner. Just text the word MORE to 797979 for your chance to win up to $25,000 in new impact windows courtesy of Stormtight Windows. Doors open Friday, October 23rd at 10 a.m. through Sunday the 25th at the South Florida Fairgrounds. Visit southfloridafair.com for details.
So many things going on in this world, and if you're trying to get your life and your career back on track, you know, you really should do it at Lynn University in Boca Raton. I know what a great school it is. My daughter went there, absolutely loved the family atmosphere they have, but so many people today maybe just want to get their degree and keep going about their life. Even if you're working right now, you can get your degree online. A lot of people going getting their MBA, and they got so many things for you to choose from at Lynn University. Talking about all these great schools that are there, right there for you to get, with 6 colleges and nearly 100 areas of study. Everything from business and management to communication design, education and music, arts and sciences, they've got it there. And you can actually check out the virtual admission open house they got for the online bachelor's and graduate degrees happening on November 12th. It's going to be at 6 p.m. You can go to lynn.edu/events to check it out today.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
HGreg.com's Sell Us Your Car event starts now. They're buying cars of all makes and models and paying top dollar, up to $5,000 over KBB value. Need a car? They have thousands in inventory of all makes and models, all thousands below market value. Visit HGreg.com now and see how much you can save.
Happy Friday, my sunshines. Temperatures this morning starting off in the mid-70s with a couple of isolated downpours for that morning drive. This afternoon, highs in the mid-80s with feels like temperatures in the low to mid-90s, a 60% chance for showers and storms. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by New South Factory Direct Windows. With New South Windows, you don't have to sacrifice energy efficiency for storm protection. New South products are Energy Star rated and made with impact and non-impact options, giving you the best of both worlds. And now for every 2 windows you buy, get the 3rd free. Visit newsouthwindow.com.
97.9 WRMF. All local winners getting free groceries with the KVJ Workday Grocery Giveaway.
Sharon, you got in within 10 minutes. You get $200 worth of free groceries, okay?
All right, great. Oh, I'm so excited. I never win anything. Awesome. I'm so excited. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much.
Good stuff, huh?
I'm excited.
Listen for KVJ to call your name at 9 a.m., 2 p.m., and 5 p.m. Then call us back in 10 minutes and claim your $200 in free groceries.
Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. I listen to you guys every morning.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
That is amazing. I can't even tell you what that means.
Powered by Scott Smith Injury Law. Playing the best variety from the 2000s, 10s, and today for your workday. 97.9 WRMF.
Good heavens, we got a lot of very lusty people.
Well, people been locked up. They're ready to come on out and get frisky.
Yeah, it feels like there's a little bit of a thing going on here today in the misconnections. A couple interesting posts that stood out. One is somebody who might be doing something illegal. This is a male seeking a female, and he says, "You can have my vote if you let me hit it." I don't know. I don't know if you can do that, can you?
I mean, I don't know if you can do that, but that's just pure poetry right there.
He says in his post, "You were handing out some kind of political flyers in the parking lot at the Fresh Market in Boca when you solicited my vote. But I'd like to solicit yours. You know, you can get it, baby, my vote that is, if you just let me hit it. Yeah, I was with my kids that day, and I really couldn't pursue you, but I'm all yours now. You want to better our country? Send me a message, and my vote is yours." I think that's illegal. I think it's illegal.
I don't think there's anything legal in misconnections.
That just feels like it.
That's why we like it.
It just feels like you can or shouldn't do that, at least. This is Lusty Coog, I believe, in the Wellington area, looking for a dude, and she says, "I'll keep this short. You were my neighbor's lawn guy, and we did it in their pool. I was shocked at just how quickly it all happened. This was in the Wellington area, and it happened almost 2 years ago. I haven't seen you since. Well, my husband now has something really wrong with him, and he's just not going to make it.
Oh, boy.
I'm lonely, and I need to be serviced. You being a lawn guy, you knew how to mow my lawn to perfection.
Wow.
It was so nice and trim. I just loved having all those rough and sweaty hands groping my body. I can still feel them on my tushy. And I can smell your manly and sweaty stink. I love doing it in my neighbor's pool. I secretly wanted to get caught, but now I'm just waiting for my awful husband to cross over."
Damn.
He's ruining all things in my life. So in the meantime, why don't you come help this grieving wife, soon-to-be widow? I still have access to my neighbor's pool, you know. What do you say? You want to take a dip and get wet again?
Get wet again.
Wow.
Pools.
That post makes me never want to swim again.
Not in someone's pool that you don't know.
How's she getting in? Is she just walking or is she hopping a fence?
Yeah, and when you go over to your neighbors and you're doing the pool guy in the neighbor's pool, can't the neighbor look out of the back of his house and see you?
I think that's what she likes, Virginia.
Wow.
Wow is right.
Apparently there's some lusty moments happening at McDonald's as well, according to Misconnections.
Almost as hot as the pool.
This one says, I'm a thirsty and dirty boy. At least that's what you said to me when we met at the parking lot at McDonald's. You let me sample your own Big Mac, and let me just say I was very impressed. After I let you play around with my McNuggets, which were very saucy, I began devouring your quarter pounder.
This is a commercial for McDonald's.
Yeah, it is.
I'm loving it. We both relaxed after with a huge joint. Getting high only made us get horny again. We started going at it for a round dose, and what can I say? I couldn't refuse your thick shake, and you could not refuse my apple pie. You said you were married, which only made the experience even hotter. Tell me what McDonald's parking lot this was so I know it's you, and I've got a feeling that I'm going to be in the mood for another Big Mac this weekend. Please do not neglect and ignore my McNuggets. They need your attention.
That's just somebody that works at McDonald's wanting to get some free advertising.
It worked.
It was good. That's maybe the best McDonald's ad I've ever heard.
Amen. You had everybody in here like locked in.
Ooh, we all want a Big Mac now.
Yeah. Well, crazy. That is the word there on Misconnections. And yesterday, crazy was all over the whacked out news, including this news anchor from Alaska. If you missed yesterday's whacked out news, the story is one of my favorites, I think, even for the entire year. It really is just amazing, the story going on, because the mayor of Anchorage, Alaska, resigned earlier this week after admitting to some improper communication with this local reporter in Anchorage.
Whatever. It wasn't just texting. I know he's trying to sell it like it was just him and her texting inappropriate. We see you, Mayor McAlies.
So then apparently when that relationship falls apart, she accuses him of being a pedophile, uploads a photo that may have been him naked online, and then even at her own job, she gets into a fight with her station manager that she's also banging and punches him in the face. And then for her finishing act, she leaves this message for the now former mayor of Anchorage, Alaska. This is Maria Athens.
Ethan, it's Maria Athens from Fox ABC CW Newsnet National Alaska. I just learned through my Emmy Award-winning journalism, you're also a pedophile and like little girls and children. And there's a website. I'm so fucking exposing you. I'm going to get an Emmy. So you either turn yourself in, kill yourself, or do what you need to do. I will personally kill you and Mark Kimmel, my goddamn self, you piece of living shit. You have met your match, motherfucker. You have met your mother match. I can't believe I am such a good person and thought I loved you. I don't even hate you. I will pray for your Zionist ass, you piece of loser. And I'm putting this on the news tonight. Bye. Have a great Friday, you motherfucker.
Did she ever put it on the news? No, because she got fired from the news.
It sounds like maybe she was trying to, and that's maybe why she got in a fight with the station manager.
Maybe he was like, you're not putting that on the news. Oh, yeah, watch me. Biff, right in the face. I'm assuming she's crazy. I'm assuming that. But I don't know. I mean, sometimes relationships do make us crazy.
I'm always suspect of the person that's got to tell you how great of a person they are. I'm a good person.
I'm a good person.
I am good to people.
And that's a great, all of that happened on a Friday.
Yeah.
That's one day of action.
Get her on a Saturday afternoon with a couple drinks. Oh my gosh.
Wow. That's pretty impressive. So I think maybe there are a lot of normal people that are out there that once upon a time were the crazy in this relationship. Maybe you got done wrong. You turned a little bit crazy. You stepped into it just a little bit. It can happen. I know Virginia's done it.
Yes.
Multiple times.
A man can make you crazy. Often. And
her whole life. So, that does kind of happen. So do you have a story where you kind of went off like this Maria Athens who punched her station manager in the face and then left this incredible voicemail message for the mayor of Anchorage?
Is she looking for a job today? I'm just curious. I want to follow her.
I would not hire her.
I want to see where she goes, what she does.
It'd be very interesting, yes.
Is she going to do any follow-up interviews?
She needs to be on a reality show.
She needs to do and tell the behind the scenes of what's going on. I mean, I'm sure she lost her job at the TV station. She's no longer dating the mayor. Yeah. Let's do the tell-all.
She needs to sit down and talk with somebody.
Yeah. KVJ?
Yes. Buy her a plane ticket.
Okay, so when were you the crazy ex? Got a moment you want to tell us? Call, text 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763 at the KVJ Show.
You shut it out, but I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticized, but how I'm
a great Friday, you mother.
That's right. Party on. It's the KVJ show. Talking about that TV anchor from Anchorage, Alaska, that has basically ended the mayoralship of one man, ended the face of another TV station owner. She's just on a roll.
I hope that TV station owner wasn't married, and if he was, she blew that up.
I mean, what? She's laying waste to Anchorage, Alaska, isn't she? It's like Godzilla rolling through a city.
Mad respect.
Just taking everything out.
You got to give the girl props. When she wakes up and says she's going to get it done on a Friday, she does it.
She does not mess around. Yeah. So we're asking here, when were you the crazy ex? Somebody texted in and said, is lighting all of my boyfriend's clothes on fire after finding out he's married considered crazy? I don't know.
I think that's perfectly legitimate response.
I mean, that's your
good, huh?
boyfriend. You find out he's married.
He's lucky he wasn't wearing them.
See, people make you crazy. Roxanne is on here from Fort Pierce. What happened here? Your boyfriend cheated, Roxanne?
Yeah, I found out he was cheating. So I went back to his trailer and I destroyed everything. I cut a big hole in the mattress, poured a gallon of milk in it, every bit of food, liquid I could find, poured into the mattress, cut all his clothes, plugged every sink, bathroom, toilet, turned it on, let it overflow, broke all the light bulbs. Learned a very valuable lesson, my craziness self.
Mm-hmm.
Cut the microwave cord without unplugging it.
Oh.
Not electrocuted myself. That didn't stop me. I then unplugged the refrigerator, cut the cord to that, cut the cable cord, TV, remote control, destroyed everything. I went insane.
Did you guys get back together?
No. I went to jail.
Oh.
Yeah, I ended up going to jail for it, but didn't get in trouble for the destroying the trailer. When I caught him cheating, I open-handedly smacked him, and that ended me up in jail.
Interesting.
Okay, not everything else, not this.
The physical violence got you.
Obviously, you're my favorite caller of the year.
He was abusive, but, he had people that see me smack him, so, yeah, I never got in trouble for the trailer, though, but I had to go to anger management after I got locked up, and they were like, oh, you were really mad when you destroyed that trailer. I said, no, I was having fun. I was dancing and singing. I was having fun. I was not angry. But, yeah, I grew up, fortunately. I was 18 now.
Yeah,
Got 2 kids, and I've calmed down significantly. But I used to be crazy.
I just want to sit down with you and just have you tell me stories, because I think this is not the only one.
Yeah.
You know what, Jason? I would love to sit down and talk stories with you, because I don't know if you remember last year about this time, I'm the crazy devil tree girl. And I know all of the serial killers. I would love to sit down and talk with you.
All right.
Let's do this thing.
You guys can go wreck trailers together.
I love it.
Yeah.
Just unplug the microwave before you cut the cord.
Lessons learned.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, it will shock the shit out of you.
Okay. All right. Love you, Roxanne.
She's awesome. She's the best call we've had in 2020. What call's better than that this year? That's the best call.
Oh, man.
Have a great Friday, you mother.
Yeah, Roxanne.
I love it. Roxanne
is
star.
Amazing.
Gotta be spicy. Somebody else said in a text here, I was in a long relationship with my ex. We have a daughter together, and he was holding on to my stuff, so I had to call his dad, who's the owner of a bunch of Christian radio stations, and I threatened to expose him and his affair in order to get my stuff back. Yeah, men can make us crazy.
Dang.
Yes, and if your daddy owns a bunch of Christian radio stations, yeah, you probably got to listen into those demands.
I'm sorry, my mind is still with Roxanne.
Roxanne was definitely an all-star.
We're going to take her into the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to think about her a lot this weekend.
She's a KVJ Hall of Famer, no doubt.
Ow! dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha-ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha-ha, it's the whacked out news.
Yeah.
There's so many people on meth. Ow!
Just 8 minutes away from the KVJ Workday Grocery Giveaway. Name, you're going to hear it. Then if it's you, you've got 10 minutes to call us back to get $200 in free groceries. So don't miss out on that coming up. Finding out new things every single day about the coronavirus. What to do, what not to do. We gave you the CDC guidelines earlier on your Halloween plans. And now they're also saying that having a yodeling competition indoors in Switzerland may not be a good idea. They're now looking at a yodeling competition that went down in the country as a possible super spreader event. They say that cases in Switzerland have skyrocketed ever since the National Yodeling Championship went off.
It's tough to yodel without spittle.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is. And I don't know what's going on with Bieber's new song that we heard earlier, but I think he's trying to learn how to yodel a little bit. Sounds like maybe he might go next year.
I'm so lonely.
I mean, that's almost Swiss Miss level, isn't it?
That's someone took my testicles.
Oh, yeah. So maybe we can get Bieber there next year, post-pandemic. Boy, here's a problem. You know, even when you're doing it right and doing it virtual, you can wind up with some situations here. There's a paleontology conference, which sounds very exciting. It was going on. They had to move it online because of the coronavirus. And here they are, you know, paleontology. They're talking about archaeology. They're talking dinosaurs. They're talking about civilizations that they found, things in the dirt. And apparently, the chat filter ruined the entire thing because it kept dropping out the word bone as being inappropriate.
Oh, come on now.
Yes. So if you're going to have a paleontology conference, you got to set bone as an appropriate word to have in the chat room because they couldn't understand each other. Wait, what was that word? Bone. I'm trying to say bone. Why does it keep bleeping it out?
They say bone so much.
Yes. So
they're in the business of bone.
That's it. So you can see why they had a problem on their virtual conference. They say the DEA just made its largest seizure ever in California. More than 2,200 pounds of meth and almost 900 pounds of cocaine.
Wow.
Jeez. They say that's enough meth for a dose for every man, woman, and child in the U.S. and Mexico.
And Mexico.
You get some meth. You get some meth.
That's right.
For the children, too?
For the children. Kids get meth, yes.
That's generous.
Yeah, it is very nice of them. So there you go. I guess everybody gets that. They also say that a smuggler got caught at an airport in India with 2 pounds of gold. They say that he had the valuable metal jammed up in his tuchus, apparently.
Oh. He had gold in his butt? He had gold butt?
It was like the golden goose.
Oh, my gosh.
When he laid that out, yeah.
Hopefully it's coins and not bars.
2 pounds of gold. That feels
That's
like
a lot.
That'd be heavy.
That's a lot. Now you can see why he was walking funny. That's how they caught him. Like, that guy looks a little weird.
That's how Chester Copperpot died from the Goonies.
Is it?
Putting it up there.
No. Chester Copperpot would never.
Copper butt. There's a senator in Brazil that got caught hiding some money up his butt.
Wow.
It's a lot of butt stuff.
Yeah, they had a police raid. And you know what? Here's the problem. If you're not used to it, you walk funny. And then when they got a raid, they're like, why are you walking funny? Oh, I'm walking funny?
So if you're going to do that, you make sure you practice a few times.
I think so, yeah. You need to practice jamming things in your tuchus and walking around a little bit because they can tell.
You're right. If you're not used to that, you gotta be really disciplined.
Start small, though. Start with like an ink pen. Don't go right for the 2 pound gold bar.
Yeah, you're right. That's probably a good idea, Virginia.
I want you to work up to that.
Okay. We got to have goals.
Start with the...
Hashtag butt goals.
Start with the pen and then end with a turkey leg.
Boy, this is a very interesting story going on here. There was a pastor from North Carolina that's accused of peeing on a woman who was asleep on a Delta flight from Las Vegas to Detroit.
I mean, what the hell is going on?
Wow.
It started to get warm on this side of me. I jump up and I seen his private area out, so I screamed and that woke everybody on the plane up. By the time I actually looked at him and I see him shaking himself off, I'm like, this man just peed on me. There was like a puddle of pee in the seat. He didn't say anything the whole time he was standing there. Since then, I probably only got maybe like 4 hours of sleep.
Wow. Yeah, I think if you pee on somebody, you deserve to be throat punched. And I'm a pacifist, but you pee on me, I think you deserve to get punched.
I mean, that sounds like it was intentional. He took his dong out.
Yeah.
He's probably all hopped up on some goofballs mixed in with some alcohol.
That sounds like the weirdest way to baptize anybody ever. I don't think that's going to work.
You're going to get your ass kicked if you do that.
That is such a weird story. Is he going to be punished? What's going to happen to him?
I would imagine he's probably done with the preaching gig.
Yeah.
That's usually not something the church would like to have.
You can't take him serious now in the pulpit. You'd be like, that's the guy who peed on lady on the plane.
Right.
You lose your privileges.
Yeah. You got to switch at least churches and maybe switch your name.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you got to take a break from some things.
A couple other people coming unglued. There's a truck driver to KFC in Memphis that demanded a refund after they got his order wrong on Saturday. And then they even offered to give him his money back, but he still did a drive-by shooting on his way out of the parking lot.
Dude.
Yeah. Crazy. And did you guys hear about the conflict that happened right across the street here from the radio station yesterday?
I saw it yesterday. As I was leaving work, there was all these SWAT. They had formed a perimeter from like 95 all the way to like the first traffic light.
They had that helicopter over the Cracker Barrel for, I swear to you, an hour and a half. I was walking Chewy after work and it was still there hovering.
Yeah, they weren't messing around. It all started with 34-year-old Barbara Antel Walker. She allegedly barricaded herself inside one of the rooms at the Red Roof Inn over there at 45th Street, just west of I-95 in West Palm.
We know it well.
She reportedly fired either 4 or 5 shots when the officers were there at the motel.
Oh, boy.
2 police officers and an employee of the Red Roof Inn were her intended victims, they say.
Oh, boy.
And then she was taken into custody after a SWAT team entered the room. The officers breached the room using the boom from an armored carrier and used tear gas to try to get her to come out. However, she still was barricading herself in the room, so they threw at least another canister in there, and she grabbed it and threw it back.
Oh, my.
Yeah, I was going to say, it seemed like it was a process, what was going on there, because they were there for a while.
Then they sent in a police robot to try to check out the room to see what was going on, and she started firing shots off at the police robot. Started about 10:30 yesterday morning, lasted for more than an hour, and she's now facing 3 counts of attempted murder.
The robot was quoted saying, "Why are you shooting at me?
I have feelings too."
Crazy, right here in our neighborhood.
I mean, right there. We can drive it in a minute and a half.
And another story here in South Florida went national. Did you see the boat that exploded on the New River in Fort Lauderdale? 21 people aboard this 41-foot boat caught fire.
Oh, man.
And people were bailing into the water. At least 13 have burn injuries of varying degrees. They say it was kind of like a blast.
What happened?
Rang out. Yeah, I don't even know. Other boaters are talking about being, I don't know, it's heard a big boof, and then the boat is engulfed in flames.
That's horrifying.
Multiple boaters are calling 911 to report the explosion. They had video of it that I saw. It was pretty unbelievable. I mean, that thing was really toasted. So there's another crazy story of just a spontaneous fire. There's a Zamboni that caught fire on an ice rink at a youth hockey practice in Rochester, New York on Wednesday. And here's what's amazing, the bravery of the Zamboni driver. He stayed on the Zamboni and drove it off the rink and then extinguished the flames because apparently flames and ice don't mix.
What? How is he on there? Oh my.
Obviously, people were amazed.
I mean, that's dedication to saving the ice. I mean, he knows he can just pour down water and it'll freeze again, right?
Yeah, well, you know.
Is it really worth risking life and limb to save some ice?
Yeah, a little adventure. I imagine if you're a Zamboni driver and you're going at 1 mile an hour, you know, a little fire makes it a little bit more exciting, Virginia. You don't want that to end so soon. So there you go. There's today's whacked out news.
97.9 WRMF. It's the KVJ Workday Grocery Giveaway.
And right now, we are looking for Robert Aaron of Boynton Beach. All right, you've got 10 minutes. You got to call us back. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763 to claim your $200 in free groceries. Again, we're looking for Robert Aaron of Boynton Beach. 10 minutes to call to win with the KVJ Workday Grocery Giveaway, sponsored by Scott Smith Injury Law.
Good luck from 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to watch out for on your roadways 95 and the Turnpike, up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Join Massage Envy today and receive 12 months of vouchers for upgrades and service enhancements free, valued over $200. Details at massageenvy.com.
Have you heard about the game-changing jewelry store that's now open? It's Diamonds Direct in Boca Raton behind Town Center Mall. Diamonds Direct, started by former diamond wholesalers who decided to stop selling to jewelry stores and start selling direct to the public. No middleman, no nonsense, no pricing games. It's the only store here with a nationwide low price guarantee. And the selection is mind-blowing. Hand-picked diamonds in all shapes and sizes, from half carat to 10 carats. And case after case of earrings, pendants, bands, bracelets. It's like shopping 30 stores at once. Plus, Diamonds Direct has all the designer rings women want. Names like Tacori, Verragio, Henry Dossi, and dozens more. Handcrafted, unique rings, literally thousands to choose from. If you're about to get engaged or buy any piece of jewelry, your timing is perfect, because this is unlike any jewelry store you've ever seen, with values you never thought possible. Come discover the store that's shaking up the jewelry landscape here forever. Diamonds Direct, South Florida's direct diamond importer in Boca Raton, behind Town Center Mall.
It's time for pumpkin flavors and new fall favorites at Dunkin'. And also some tough decisions. Like, do I want a signature pumpkin spice iced latte? A brand new oat milk latte? A new chai latte? Or a pumpkin iced coffee? Oh, and the bakery. Do I want a pumpkin donut or...
There are other people behind you in this drive-thru.
Oh, I'll just take it all.
Okay.
It's all the cozy you crave at Dunkin'. Pumpkin favorites and new fall additions, like new creamy without the dairy oat milk lattes and the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, plus more. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
You know, I just put a video up on my Facebook of the new doctor at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. Yes, they were so excited to announce that Dr. Adam Bauermeister has joined the team at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. Now, we've known Dr. Rankin and Dr. Dev for years. Trust them. They're amazing. Now there's a new doctor you can get to know and trust. Go online, watch on the Facebook the video, and go in person. Once you go in there to the Aquaplastic Surgery Center, you'll get the vibe, you'll get the feeling, you'll see what a synergy there is in the office. The same staff has been with them forever. They're experienced and they're loved and respected by their patients and their staff because they give beautiful results. If you want to see some crazy, amazing before and afters, go online, aquaplasticsurgery.com. You can also connect to their social media, read the testimonials, see what people have to say about their experience at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. It will make you, for sure, know you picked the right place, the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. Connect at aquaplasticsurgery.com.
My, how the world has changed. Everybody's 6 feet apart and many of us are working from home.
I don't like change.
But a cup of coffee is still just 99 cents at Cumberland Farms.
I love Cumberland Farms.
Cumberland Farms coffee, 99 cents, small, medium, or large, hot or iced, plus applicable tax. It feels good to do good for yourself and for others. For example, when you get your auto loan with Velocity Community Credit Union through the end of October, you'll get 1% cash back on your loan up to $300, a great rate and no payments for up to 90 days. The good you do for others is a $30 donation to Farm and Family, a local program sponsored by the Boys and Girls Club of Palm Beach County through Fresh RX Kids. Apply online at velocitycommunity.org. Velocity Community Credit Union. Smart banking made easy. Membership required. Promotional offer ends 10/31/20. See website for details. Federally insured by NCUA.
Let's all just face it, 2020 has been really tough. It's Randy West, and well, Sono Bello has teamed up to help celebrate you, our listeners in this year, a most challenging year, 2020, because we've been through a lot, let's face it. If you're homeschooling right now, working from home, just stress in general, a lot of our listeners are packing on pounds, and you're trying to get back into shape, and I know it's been brutal, but by the way, it's not your fault. Sono Bello, by the way, wants to help you. So forget spending months at the gym trying to lose fat in inches. Sono Bello can help you do it in one comfortable visit. One visit. Advanced laser fat removal that is life-changing. Sono Bello is rewarding our WRMF listeners with a $250 discount, but you have to hurry. In one visit, your problem areas like tummy, thighs, back fat, the muffin top are gone permanently. Advanced laser fat removal at Sono Bello, that's life-changing. So do this for me. And by the way, you earn this. Save $250, but you gotta hurry. Come in, do a virtual live chat consult from home. Visit sonobello.com/radio to schedule your free consultation. That's sonobello.com/radio.
Car accidents can cause injuries, medical expenses, lost wages, and stress. If you've been in an accident, we will help. Call Scott Smith Injury Law at 500-HELP, 500-HELP. Scott Smith Injury Law, fighting for equal justice for the injured.
Customers, students, and staff expect a new level of clean. Cintas has the essential products and services to help you carry out cleaning protocols effectively. Cintas performs surface sanitizer and disinfectant spray services to common touchpoints, installs and refills touchless hand sanitizer dispensers, and provides commercial laundry services to help minimize employee exposure. Give everyone the confidence they need to keep coming back. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Starting route. Your destination is 0.1 miles away.
If you drive less than
500 feet, turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
If you drive less than 25 miles a day, you could be paying less every day. With pay-per-mile car insurance from Allstate, you get the same reliable coverage and hands-on expertise you'd expect from Allstate, but now at a price that's tailored to the miles you drive.
Call your local Allstate agent and start paying what's right for you. Pricing varies based on how you buy, driving behaviors, and includes a daily rate. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Not applicable in California. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and its affiliates.
Hello, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 7, understand attorney's fees. You've probably heard, no fee guarantee, or you only pay if you win. This isn't some kind of special offer. Most injury attorneys are paid this way. We get paid this way. There are limits on what percentage attorneys can charge. Our firm charges you nothing, not even costs, unless you get money. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
What's up, everyone? This is producer Denny's of the KVJ show, and I was chilling at my house yesterday, just looking around, soaking up the fact that I actually bought my very first home here in South Florida. I had a ton of questions, and I was very green when I jumped into it. But ever since I worked with Ideal Lending Solutions, I feel like I'm kind of a pro at home buying. They helped me out with all the questions I had, how the finances work, and how much my monthly payments would be. All the things you want to know when you buy your first house. And even after we finished, they sent a follow-up email to ask if there's anything they could help me with, and they even told me how to save some money on my taxes the next year. So if you want that attention to detail and the same experience I had, I would hit up Ideal Lending Solutions. You can check out their website, affordthedream.com. That's affordthedream.com, or give them a call, 844-99-IDEAL. That's 844-994-3325 for Ideal Lending Solutions. And if you give them a call or go in, let them know producer Denny sent you.
Ideal Lending Solutions is an equal housing lender. NMLS 237341, a division of American Financial Network. Florida license MLD 891. Not all applicants will qualify.
Want to work? Apply with KeyStaff today. They're your local partner for finding job opportunities in Palm Beach County for over 22 years. They're immediately hiring honest, hardworking employees to fill over 50 openings at a great company in West Palm Beach. There are first, second, and third shifts available. KeyStaff is offering paid holidays and employee health care for the following openings: assembly workers, CNC press brake operators, quality control staff, inventory specialist, general laborers, weekend janitorial position, shop organizers, welders, forklift operators, general laborers. The quickest way to get an interview is to fill out our online application at mykeystaff.com and email us at interview@mykeystaff.com with your resume. Mention you heard this ad and a representative will contact you for an interview. Background checks and drug screen required. KeyStaff is an equal opportunity employer. Go to mykeystaff.com today.
Hi, Florida. Everybody knows there are things in life that make total sense, like switching to Geico. They offer 24/7 access to licensed agents and have a 97% customer satisfaction rating.
Other things make no sense, like erasers that don't erase and only smudge. Whoever is making these erasers should call them what they are: smudgers.
However, it makes total sense to bundle your renters and car insurance with Geico. You could save a lot, and they can insure your motorcycle, boat, and RV. Geico also has discounts for military and federal employees.
Busy talkers, however, make no sense. If you're so busy, why do you spend so much time telling me about it?
On the other hand, it still makes total sense to switch to Geico. They have an industry-leading mobile app you can use to pay your bill, file and manage a claim, or add a new driver. They even have local agents you can meet face-to-face.
Conversely, the length of drugstore receipts makes no sense. I came for aspirin and left with roughly 6 feet of paper. Maybe I'll start my novel.
So, Florida, it makes sense to switch to Geico. Online, over the phone, or with your local agent.
Workers' compensation claim, Gordon & Partners, 333-3333.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Need a used car, truck, SUV, or van? Fresh inventory is arriving daily at offleaseonly.com. Don't pay more. Save thousands. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. 97.9 WRMF and another KVJ Workday grocery giveaway winner.
I love doing this on a Friday. $200 in free groceries. Robert Aaron of Boynton Beach. He heard his name and he has called us back. What's up, Robert?
Not too much. Just living the life on a Friday. Loving it.
It's a good little way to start off, right? I mean, $200, you get to go blow at your favorite grocery store.
Woohoo!
I am so excited for that. I've been living off of Cheez-Its and Slim Jim, so I'm about to, live lavish.
Oh, yes. My man, you can live like a king.
Fill that cart. Be generous with yourself. You deserve it.
You get double Cheez-Its this week, my man.
Yeah,
you do. That's very
nice.
nice.
A lifetime supply.
Yeah. Hey, there you go. All right. Well, Robert, have a great rest of your weekend, okay?
Thank you guys so much.
Easy, simple. It's just like that. You go to WRMF.com, you put your name and info in, takes you less than a minute, and then you listen up for your name. 9 a.m., 2 p.m., and 5 p.m., 2 more chances to win. Call back within 10 minutes, and you're just like Robert, a big winner.
Denny said he was real nice, that Robert guy.
Aww.
Yeah, he seems awesome.
He seems like a sweetheart.
Happy for him. Denny's going to be taking the stage here in just a second. We've had somebody that keeps texting us. They keep trying to get through for producer Denny's Knows When You're High. And they haven't been able to get through, so...
Keep trying.
Yeah, and I think they want a little bit of a heads up for some reason. They said they need to prep. I don't know why.
Guy, only got to be in the right headspace.
Yeah.
Focus.
Yeah. How we play the game, we're looking for people that are stoned right now and a few people that are not. Call us up, 877-979-WRMF, and then we put Denny's to the test to see if he can tell who is stoned and who is not. It is his own personal superpower. He's amazing at this. So we need the Wake and Bakers and even a few that are not. 877-979-WRMF to call us right now. 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show.
I feel by the wayside like everyone else. I hate you, but I was just kidding myself. Our every moment I started a place, 'cause now that they're gone, all I hear were the words that I needed to say. When you hurt under the surface, like troubled water running cold. Well, time can heal, but this won't. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you were the storm to weather. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. So before you go, was never the right time, whenever you're cold, went little by little by little until there was nothing at all. Our every moment I started to play, but all I can think about is seeing that look on your face. When you hurt under the surface, like troubled water running cold. Well, some can heal, but this won't. So have said to make your heart beat better. If only I'd have known you were the storm to weather. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. So before you go.
Producer Danny's, he knows when you're high. You can't fool him. It's very rare he's ever fooled here. He's got this superpower. He knows when people are stoned. So if you think you can stump him, you just call us up, 877-979-WRMF, and we'll put him to the test. We're going to start off here with Jess in Boynton Beach. Hello, Jess.
Hey, guys. Happy Friday.
Yeah. All right. Jess, fired up here. Very excited to be on this show. More importantly, on Producer Denny's Knows When You're High. So Denny's going to fire a couple questions at you. You ready, Jess?
Let's go.
Okay. All right. What you got for Jess here?
First question, Jess. Would you rather have to eat 1,000 feathers in one sitting or punch 1,000 birds?
Let's punch 1,000 birds.
That's a lot of work.
I mean,
then again, eating the feathers is too.
Eating the feathers, that's going to mess you up. I think I agree.
Punching the birds is going to mess
You feel
up
awful.
them birds.
Sorry, birds.
They're all ostriches.
Birds are evil.
Okay.
Birds are evil.
They're sinister.
There's a small constituency of people that do believe birds are evil and they're out to get you.
Me being one of them.
me
Birds
too.
are evil. I'm with this guy.
I've seen him do
They are
horrific things.
All
Horrific
right.
animals.
So are we team punch a bird?
I think so. The
think we
crows
are.
on our porch have eaten so many animals.
Those crows are on crack.
We think that they are cannibal crows.
They're cracked out.
They are eating their own.
They're,
eating their own
they're catching birds.
They're making crow sandwiches on our balcony.
They're greasy. They look up with you. They got one eye like sealed shut with this crust.
They always look up at you as like a gut is hanging from their beak.
Kevin, have you seen these crows?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
They're insane.
Terrifying.
I swear they just swim in oil all day.
2020.
Yeah, the crows are 2020 crows.
Yeah, I punch them for no reason. Okay.
All right, Jess, second question. What do you think's the most difficult type of pastry to eat while swimming?
I'm going to have to say the ones with guava and cheese.
Guava and cheese.
They're like a puff pastry.
Good
Yes.
answer. Very good answer.
Those Cuban ones with guava and cheese are the best.
Yeah.
Oh.
Great answer.
Solid so far. Yeah. Okay.
Final question for you, Jess. What kind of tree or plant do you consider to be the sexiest?
Oh, I mean, of course, the cannabis.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
what other pretty plant is there?
Okay. Is that an answer to throw Denny's off the scent, or is Jess talking about what she loves? Is Jess high or not, Denny's? What do you think?
This is a really tough one because they sound like a lot of fun. Too much fun. I'm getting slight vibes of high, but I might lean a little bit not high on Jess. I get very
why.
tough to finger.
I get why. You think maybe too goofy?
Possibly, but people have
Having
tricked
a
me like
great
this.
time.
Having a
Great
fantastic
caller.
time.
Yeah. Great
awesome.
time here. Enjoying themselves. What's your final verdict here,
I'm gonna
Denny's?
go not high.
Gonna go not high. Jess, are you high or not?
I got you, Denny's. It's Jess from Allentown. I'm stoned as
Oh.
hell.
Jess from Allentown.
That's awesome.
Wow.
I love it.
Dang.
Proven too that our Allen number.
Gotcha.
Got me
Allentown
good.
numbers are high, baby.
Yeah, it won.
Real high.
Yeah.
There's all three of us, and we're all stoned.
Okay, well, there you go. That's what
Love
we're
it.
doing, Allentown.
High numbers.
The time of year. Great work there, Jess.
Very
okay,
good.
wow. It's rare that Denny's is stumped.
There's a Billy Joel parody in there. I know you know that. You need to write it.
Smoking down in Allentown.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
beautiful.
Yeah, only you and Denny's would be the ones that get it.
Got Mike here from Del Rey. We're going to see if producer Denny's can rebound here. Hello, Mike.
What's up?
Yeah, what's up? All right,
What's
Denny's.
happening?
Well, we're going to find out here. Denny's got a few questions here for you. You're on the hot seat now here, Mike. He's going to grill you, try to figure out if you're high or not.
All right, Mike, first question. If someone gave you a free ostrich that you couldn't sell or ever give away, what do you do with it?
Oh, you got to eat that thing.
Oh,
You gotta eat it?
Oh, wow. You
Your
gotta eat
answer
that
was
thing.
so
This
quick.
bit has not been good for birds.
There's no doubt.
I mean, we're punching
lot of
them,
meat.
grilling
A lot
them.
of meat, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I just love how quick he answered.
There's just no doubt.
Eat him. Eat a bird like that.
Eat them.
I feel like he's done that before.
Yeah. Okay.
Second question. If Pinocchio gave you $10,000 to flip the inside of a whale that he was living in, what changes would you make to make that place homey?
I just got to keep the money and run.
You brought Pinocchio down.
Oh, you're going to sell out Pinocchio
Wow.
like that?
Wow.
What if Geppetto comes for you?
How about
You
that?
just got to keep the money.
All right, well, in
Yeah.
your face, Pinocchio.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
And final question. If you were dating Gonzo from the Muppets and he wanted to bring some chickens in the bedroom, are you cool with that or not cool with that?
That all sounds too weird for me. I got to pass on that.
Okay. No chickens.
No chickens for
He's
Gonzo?
not into that
No
stuff.
chicken.
I feel like if you were into Gonzo, you'd be into chickens.
Yeah, I don't know. Sounds like a crime. All right, Denny's, what do you think here about Mike? Is he high or not?
I'm not really getting a high vibe from Mike. I'm getting a fun vibe from Mike.
Okay.
though.
All of them are so
Yeah,
fun.
everybody's jovial.
Saying no.
I'm just not feeling it on Mike.
Mike, are you high?
Negative.
Oh, all
Ah,
right.
Denny's.
Get back in this. Let's see.
Very nice.
People
Fun
are
guy,
thinking
though.
you getting shocked.
Yeah.
You getting shocked in the earlier part of the show is throwing you off a bit.
It certainly
Yeah.
didn't help.
Ruined his power.
Jess took your power.
She
Yeah.
did.
All right, he's rebounded. Mike, have a great weekend, okay, bud?
Thank y'all.
Okay, going to test you one more time here with William from Port St. Lucie. Hello, William.
Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. How is everybody?
Doing pretty good.
Happy
Pretty
Friday.
good. Yep. Got somebody like to wish you well.
Have a great Friday, you mother.
Okay. There we go. All right, calm down.
I love it.
It's so good.
Calm down there, lady. All right. Danny's got a couple questions for you here. He's going to try to see if you're high or not. What you got, Denny's?
Now, if you were a pharaoh and you're buried with your possessions for the afterlife like they do, what 3 items would you have to take with you?
Wow. My
Yeah.
bong, my lighter,
I think I know the
and
third one.
my cell phone so I can get my connection.
Okay.
That's interesting. He didn't pick weed. He picked the phone for
And
the
getting the
connection.
connections.
That's actually very smart.
Which is
Really?
a trait of a person seeking weed.
Oh, it is. Interesting.
You'll run out of weed, but you'll never run out of connection.
It's right.
This guy has to. He answered that too quick.
Connection's more important. Connection's more important.
Okay.
Let's see here. If you were transformed into one of the 7 dwarves from Snow White, which one would bum you out the most?
Probably to be dopey. I don't want to be like that all the time.
Okay. Dopey.
That makes sense.
Interesting for this game.
Grumpy would be rough.
Sneezy would suck.
Sneezy, grumpy, sleepy seems awesome.
I'm already that one.
Farty.
Farty,
I don't think he was a dwarf.
Oh, he wasn't? Okay.
farty, poopy.
And final question for you here. If Chester Cheeto invited you to the strip club with him, do you think he'd be sleazy or he'd be cool to hang out with?
Sleazy.
Oh yeah,
You know he is. He's
Totally.
sleazy and cheesy.
he got some stories.
Aye.
The name follows it.
Denny's, your final verdict here on William.
I'm getting a high vibe from William. I don't know if it's just that first question kind of like leaning me that way. I think Bert and I are in agreement on this one that he's high.
There's no way this cat's not high.
William, are you high?
It's Friday. I'm super high.
You answered that one question too smoothly.
Definitely.
Okay, very nice. Well, enjoy your weekend, William.
Thank you so much. I love you guys. You too.
All right,
Oh,
man.
we love you.
All right, Denny's nice. 2 out of 3, not bad.
Sweet
bad.
bunch of
It's been a while.
stoners we had. this
Yeah.
What a great batch of bird punching people.
Yep. Good stuff. This is a nice, heartwarming story, too. There's an 80-year-old veteran in Fort Lauderdale that was cutting his grass on Monday and fainted.
Oh, my.
Which, that's not good. I mean, you got a moving lawnmower, you're 80, you're in the heat that we've been having here in South Florida, and the rescue crews from the Fort Lauderdale Fire Department. They came out and not only saved him, but then they finished cutting his grass for him.
Aw, that's so sweet.
How cool is that, huh?
Aw,
I love those kind of stories.
it's adorable.
But, you know, when you're a paramedic, a firefighter, you're a police officer, all those kind of things, I mean, saving a life, that's just another day on the job, right?
Yeah.
But what about anybody else? You ever saved a life, or have you ever had your life saved?
Sweet Denny saved my life. I was choking on pizza.
Yeah.
He got behind me and he got out. I was going down, and this all happened in front of another person, and this person was weirded out. It happened out of the blue. I'm like, and then Denny just went right into action.
Leapt right to action.
He did. It was I
Impressive,
owe my life.
huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dang.
Hero Denny's.
You choking on pizza, huh?
I wouldn't mind going out that way.
Yeah. It's only fitting. All right. Have you ever saved a life or had yours saved? Love to hear your story. Call or text 877-979-WRMF here at the KVJ Show.
You know how you hear people on the radio and you're like, I wonder what they look like when they're saying that. I wish I could see them. Well, you can. We're right there on youtube.com/KVJ Show.
Hi, this is Mike Motto from the law firm of Hicks & Motto. We are a mid-sized personal injury law firm with 7 attorneys. We have obtained over $500 million in compensation for our clients who have been injured due to the negligence of others. If you've been involved in a car crash, slip and fall, or trip and fall, call Hicks & Motto, 561-683-2300. Again, that's 561-683-2300. Hicks & Motto, your personal injury lawyers. You have questions, we have answers.
I want a Nissan from the #1 superstore. 441 Nissan.
Our no pay, drive away sales event is on only at Southern 441 Nissan. So get them while you can. And right now, you can drive a new Nissan with no money down, no payments till spring 2021, no security deposit, and no interest up to 72 months. Plus, top dollar for your vehicle. So hurry to the big one on 441 or shop us at southern441nissan.com. We make it easy. Home of the real deal.
Offers plus tax title $899 dealer fee with approved credit through NMAC on select models through 11/8/2020.
You know, having one virus to deal with is enough. So take the flu out of the equation.
You can get your free flu shot this season from Baptist Health Urgent Care.
Baptist Health is making it easier than ever to go get a flu shot.
All you have to do is visit baptisthealth.net/flu to reserve a spot in an urgent care center today.
Again, that's baptisthealth.net/flu to book your free flu shot.
The Kravis Center is getting ready to raise the curtain on our 2021 season of comedy, dance, Broadway, and more. Your health and safety are our first priority. Please visit kravis.org to view our COVID policy and guidelines. Tickets go on sale online at kravis.org on Saturday, October 23rd at 10 a.m. All fees will be waived October 23rd through 24th. Please note the box office will not be open to walk-up sales and services. See our latest lineup at kravis.org.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. I'm always talking about how delicious Dunkin' is, and they are, and they've always got something new and just fantastic to try. Right now, you can get off their snacking menu a new warm and delicious stuffed bagel minis. Everything or plain with creamy cream cheese inside. Also with the snack and bacon, 8 snack-sized strips of crispy bacon caramelized with sweet maple sugar, steak and cheese, bacon and cheese, or ham and cheese roll-ups. And if you're a coffee lover or a cappuccino lover, try a $2 medium latte or cappuccino from 2 to 6 p.m. This is Jay Bird, and I run on Dunkin'.
It's Macy's lowest prices of the season with 40 to 60% off new looks for your closet and your home. Save on great specials like 50% off new fall boots and shoes you'll want to wear all season long. And take 50 to 70% off jackets and coats for him and her. Plus, select kitchen electrics from Bella and Black & Decker are only $9.99 after $10 mail-in rebate. And Macy's Star Rewards members earn on every purchase except gift cards, services, and fees. Savings off sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
MD Now is providing FDA-authorized COVID testing with results in 3 days or less. Appointments are highly recommended, but walk-ins are welcome. MD Now uses the gold standard in testing, and the results are analyzed by one of the top certified labs in the nation. Simply visit mdnow.com to find your nearest location and walk in today. To determine which test is right for you or to find a clinic, visit mdnow.com. Result times may vary based on day and time your appointment occurs.
I love telling everybody about Ideal Nutrition because the food is so amazing. It's so affordable. It's so healthy, and it's so convenient. That's everything I'm looking for. Gourmet meals delivered right to my front door every single week. I don't have to stress about what I'm going to eat. And because I've been eating the keto menu, I am the leanest I have ever been in my entire life. They offer up 40 great items on their menu, not just keto. They do vegan and vegetarian, paleo, and just regular traditional items as well. They're so good, and they're only $7 a meal. Now, you can actually jump right into one of their locations. They're in West Palm Beach Gardens, soon opening up in Boca Raton on East Palmetto. Go in, grab a couple of meals for the week, or do what I do. That's a subscription where they deliver right to your front door, making it totally convenient. Anywhere from North Miami-Dade all the way up through St. Lucie County, they got you. Delicious, healthy meals right around the 500 mark. Not frozen, always fresh, no hormones, no GMOs. It's Ideal Nutrition online, idealnutritionnow.com.
Want your groceries and more delivered fast? BJ's Wholesale Club brings it to your door in as little as 2 hours, so you can spend more time doing things like not shopping. BJ's. Live generously.
Music this hour. Sponsored by new Canada Dry Bold Ginger.
I'm not your grandma. I don't wear 12 layers of clothes in July, and I don't drink your grandma's ginger ale. I drink new Canada Dry Bold Ginger with an extra kick of real ginger taste. New Canada Dry Bold Ginger, not your grandma's ginger ale.
More KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
Watch out, tricky hands over here. Talking about have you ever saved a life or had your life saved? Jay-Bird gives credit to Denny's for saving his life, saying that you would have choked on a piece of pizza had Denny's not jumped to your rescue, huh?
It was a lot of cheese. Real great amounts of sauce on it. It choked me out.
That sounds delicious.
It was great.
Yeah, if you're going to go, I guess that's how you should go.
Denny's moved it very quick for him.
Yeah, well, I guess that's what it takes. If you want him to move fast, you got to die.
Well, sweet Denny's, he sensed danger.
True danger.
He sensed imminent death.
He did.
And he moved like a man on a mission.
He did.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Seeing a lot of that. There's a lot of choking things. In fact, a lot of people in the service industry, you may have multiple lives that you've saved doing the Heimlich. I imagine that's something you just need to know.
I wonder if that happened now, though. Let's say you work at a cheesecake factory or some restaurant, and with COVID going on, do you jump into action or do you not even think about it?
I think you go, baby.
Yeah,
you got to go
still
for
do it.
You go.
You definitely, because you're Heimliching. That's behind them, so they can't spray on your face. It's actually COVID friendly.
Oh, it is? Okay. All right.
Yeah, it is, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can't get COVID that way, Richard.
I think right now, the one thing would people hesitate on the CPR, the mouth-to-mouth.
Yeah,
Big
it's
time.
the mouth-to-mouth stuff.
That's about, come on. If somebody got the COVID, I don't know how you would not get it.
I think people are kind of scared to do mouth-to-mouth regardless, with or without COVID, because you always hear that one story where someone tries to save someone's life and then they sue them.
Oh, yeah.
Because something goes wrong.
Because they got injured somehow, yeah.
Did they win, or they had that Good Samaritan law where if you try to save somebody, you're all good?
I don't know. I thought I heard some people getting in trouble. Like they were trying to do the right thing and they still got sued.
Wow. All right, then you got to die, dude. Sorry. Sorry, I ain't got no money. Somebody said I was a fitness director of a health club in Boca, and there's a gentleman that's playing racquetball, had a heart attack, and I actually was able to revive him with CPR.
Wow.
Yeah. They say we had to use that little shocker machine, the AED, because he wasn't responding. He ended up surviving. And it turns out he had previously had 7 stents already put in his heart. Dang.
Oh, my gosh.
The cool thing would be if you could save somebody and you didn't realize it, but they were super rich and they were going to die. And like, you know what, Virginia? Here's $1 million for saving me.
Oh, for that person, I do the mouth-to-mouth with the COVID.
Oh, I do whatever you want.
Yeah. Can people tell you their net worth before you give them mouth-to-mouth real quick?
I'm only worth $45,000. Okay.
Got to break down some financials here.
Good luck to you.
Mm-hmm. Got Gary on here from Glenridge. Gary, you saved not one but 2 people?
Yes, I did.
How'd you do that?
I lived in North Carolina, and I actually lived in a small town, Goldsboro.
Mm-hmm.
Andy Griffith was a teacher at my high school.
No way.
And yes, my father was the best man at his first wedding, and my mother used to cook Johnny cake for him, like Aunt Bee on Mayberry.
How crazy is that?
Really
Now,
good friends.
I
They went out
believe that town, the town is actually Mount Airy. Am I right there, Gary, that they took the show from?
Yes, it is. And it actually was almost modified to my family because he took the name Andy Taylor. Well, my mother's maiden name is Catherine May Taylor.
How about that? Look at this connection to little Andy Griffith.
I love these factoids.
Already, good stuff. Yeah, Andy's a lifesaver.
So the crazy thing was, we moved out to a mill pond, and it was in LaGrange, North Carolina, near Kinston. And I used to go out and I would fish for bass. I could catch 17-pound bass in about 10 minutes.
Wow.
And so we used to go out, and I was the one that was the redneck fisherman. So anyway, we had this woman. She owned the mill pond. It was Walter's Mill Pond. And it was a 38-acre mill pond, and she wanted somebody to take out the fiberglass boat with a friend of hers, Emmett, can't remember his last name. But anyway, they were both very old. I didn't know neither one of them could not swim. And so in the middle of the pond, they're standing up and they're fishing and everything, and they had brought this big tote that had all kinds of ice in it and sodas and that kind of crap. And they stood up, and Emmett flipped the boat and caught his leg on the rope that was on the anchor and pulled him under.
Oh, my gosh.
In the meantime, Mrs. Walters was only screaming that she was losing her lures in the water. And I'm like, forget the lures. I says, you're going to drown if I don't get this boat straightened out. And so I flipped it back over, and I was yelling for my brother to the end of the place. And he swam out with me, and we finally got the anchor off of Emmett. And when they both got him back to the shore, when we dragged the boat and everything, swimming back, and they said they'd give us anything. And Mrs. Walters, she owned thousands of acres of tobacco.
Wow.
And I told her, I says, anything? She says, yes. And I asked my mother, I said, can I have a horse? She says, she's not going to give you that, even though she's worth millions. And both of them were prominent in the town of LaGrange.
Yeah.
She came out and gave us fishing rods, 2 little fishing rods.
Oh,
They
that's
weren't
what
even
you got?
the size of what I had.
Wow. I felt like I just watched an episode of the Andy Griffith Show right there.
Do you feel wholesome after misconnections and knowing you're high? We needed something wholesome.
It's kind of nice to have something like that. Yeah, Gary's a lifesaver. He gets a fishing rod. He and Paul go down to the old fishing hole, catch some bass afterwards.
She should have given you a horse.
Yeah.
The animals were singing. It was just a beautiful story.
It really was. It was very wholesome. You don't get that very often on this show. That was very nice.
Aw, thanks for calling.
Yeah.
We've had great calls today.
I know.
We had a lot of good calls today.
Mm-hmm. Interesting stuff. All right, well, there you go. If you've ever saved a life, we'd love to hear exactly who you saved and how you wound up doing it. 877-979-WRMF. Lifesavers You would think maybe Jaybird might be on that list.
Is it Jason?
It seems like it should be, but amazingly, somehow Jason did not come into the top 10 for men. I don't know why or how.
What are the top 10 for men?
They've got Kyle at number 1.
Really?
Blake at 2, Brian, Ryan, and then Daniel. That's the top 5 for men.
We got to put Gordon needs to be on there. Gordon is a very clumsy name.
It is. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Gordon, he just dropped the plate of fries again.
Oh, Gordon. For women, it was Haley, Taylor, Linda, Barbara, and Kimberly in the top 5. And they say that women are 37% more likely to suffer an injury by falling over as opposed to their male counterparts.
Gosh, I've had so many falling injuries.
Yeah, you lead the league.
Mm-hmm. You're probably close second, though, Virginia, I'd say, out of this show, though, right?
Well, only when I'm drinking.
Okay.
No, not only when you're drinking. I've seen you bust your ass before sober.
Drinking or trying to dance. Those are my two biggest offenders.
How they came up with these names, they reviewed cases that involved the claimant encountering an incident causing personal injuries like slips, trips, falls, all that stuff in the workplace or at a home or in a public setting. And they just looked at the names and looked for a correlation. And that's how they wound up getting their top 5 list for men and women. And they were able to see which names appeared most frequently in those cases and put them into this ranked list. So, yeah. I would imagine that even if Jason's aren't clumsy, our guys made up for it.
Sure.
You would think. But yeah, I was surprised not to see him in the top 10. So we'll see if Jaybird can stumble his way into a great thought. That is going to be coming up here to wrap up the Friday show. So we're going to get to that. If you need a little positivity and perspective, it's on the way.
Want to see what Virginia looks like on camera? And Kevin and Jason? YouTube.com/KVJ show.
What if you made the rules? You'd probably make ice cream mandatory for breakfast. Maybe decide mullets were fashionable again. And if you were in charge of your wireless plan, you'd most likely do something to save yourself a bunch of money. Well, you're in luck. Because when you get Xfinity Mobile and Internet together, you can save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill. And with Xfinity Mobile, you can choose the perfect data option for each person using it. From unlimited to shared data, or a mix of each. All on one plan. Hey, you're making the rules here. Get Xfinity Mobile and Internet together for just $40 a month, and you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill. You'll get Internet for 12 months with a 1-year agreement and mobile with our 1 gig wireless data option. Go to Xfinity.com/savebig, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store to learn more. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 10/25/20. Restrictions apply. New performance starter customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Wireless savings compares to averages of top providers. Xfinity Internet required.
All across America, young people are exercising their rights.
Standing up and speaking out for what is right.
This November, casting your vote is how you make your voice heard. Florida voters, whether you're voting early, absentee by mail, or on Election Day, our country is depending on you.
With the pandemic changing our way of life and November 3rd right around the corner, make a plan to vote today.
This election, your vote is your voice.
Don't wait. Vote today.
Vote.org is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Hey there, Florida. That's right, I'm talking to all of you. From all the way up in the Panhandle to all the way down in the Keys. The new Florida Lotto has been upgraded for all of us. It's got prizes bigger than a Florida rocket launch. Almost as many ways to win as there are teeth in a gator's mouth. And odds better than a day at one of our beautiful Florida beaches. So get on out there and play our game like only we Floridians can.
Try the new Lotto today. The Florida Lottery. It's your ticket. Claim it. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
At Off Lease Only, they have helped hundreds of thousands of happy customers save thousands of dollars on their vehicle purchase over the past 3 decades. They stand behind every vehicle they sell. They do it right. 5-star experience, 5-star premier service. They're A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. They were Dealer Rater's Used Car Dealer of the Year, and they're an Edmunds 5-star premier dealer. You don't just get those beautiful accolades by doing it mediocre style. No, they do it better than everybody else. Don't pay more. Thousands of cars are waiting for you now, priced thousands below retail. Offleaseonly.com.
With Community Care Plan, your child can have an affordable health plan owned by trusted hospitals, including Joe DiMaggio and Zala Children's Hospitals. We offer head-to-toe coverage for kids with year-long open enrollment, and our members have access to the best doctors in South Florida. Apply for Florida Kid Care and choose Community Care Plan today. Learn more at ccphealthykids.org. Community Care Plan is a Florida Healthy Kids plan option for children ages 5 to 18.
Oh, just picture it. You, on a bench, under a palm tree, listening to a waterfall. No, you're not on a fabulous vacation. You're on one of the 5 fabulous Palm Beach State College campuses. Boca, Lake Worth, Palm Beach Gardens. There's a campus close to you. Hi, it's Nikki for PVSC. You're getting down to business on that bench under the palm tree, faces in a laptop, working on taking the next step in your life. PVSC is more than a state or community college. They've been around since 1933. First public community college in Florida, and has a huge impact on our community. Did you know that 80% of PVC first responders trained at PVSC? And the Health Sciences Department has a 95% job placement rate. If you're serious about leveling up your life, whether you're right out of high school or continuing education as an adult, you can get financial aid and apply online anytime. They have open enrollment at palmbeachstate.edu. If you're ready to make that change for yourself, your starting point is palmbeachstate.edu.
Do you need legal help? Call Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
It's more of the KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
Talking earlier about Ghostbusters, the movie, which is very popular around Halloween time, even though it's from the 80s. And there was a clip that had just resurfaced of Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd. They were trying to pitch the movie to independent theater houses in Canada. And here was the pitch they had for the movie.
This is going to make E.T. look like Raiders of the Lost Ark. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be one HFM. Do you know what I mean? This is going to be the kind of thing that your children are going to say, Dad, I can look up to you now, and I never could before. Isn't it worth it? God, I mean, we made a lot of cheap movies for you guys that made a lot of money, but now we kind of spend a little more than we're supposed to.
Columbia Pictures has spared no expense to make this a fine science fiction comedy spectacle.
What a bunch of good sports they are.
And it is PG. I'm f***ing telling you, it's PG.
There you go.
That's funny.
So there they are pitching that. And what was interesting about it was they had what was the original Ghostbusters theme. Before the one you all know, Who You Gonna Call by Ray Parker Jr., it was going to be this. Wow.
DuckTales, woo. It kind of sounds like one of those 80s, 90s cartoons.
So not an earworm.
No, and you wonder, I mean, how much did that song help out the movie? It was a great promotional vehicle, and that's why they do that. And the 80s seem to have the best soundtracks.
They did.
And those kind of songs. So we asked the question, because we were debating this earlier on the show, what is more iconic and better known with Ghostbusters? Is it the movie or is it the song that people will be able to recall better now, almost 30 years plus later since it came out? Right now, in the Twitter voting we got going on KVJ, it is 71% for the song, 29% for the movie right now. So if you want to go get your vote in, you can go cast that right now. If you're on Twitter, just look for the KVJ Show, and it is right there. Let us know what you think. Jay Bird has got a thought for the day to wrap up our KVJ Friday show for you coming up in minutes.
When I was young, I fell in love. We used to hold hands, man, that was enough. Then we grew up, started to touch. Used to kiss underneath the light on the back of the bus. I know your daddy didn't like me much, and he didn't believe me when I said you were the one. Every day, she found a way out of the window to sneak out late. She used to meet me on the east side in the city with the sun on set. And every day, you know that we ride through the back streets of a blue Corvette. You know I just wanna leave tonight. We can go anywhere we want. Drive down to the coast, jump in the sea. Just take my hand and come with me, yeah. We can do anything if you put a mind to it. You take your whole life, then you put a line through it. My love is yours if you're willing to take it. Give me a heart, 'cause I'm gonna break it. So come away, start it today.
had a dream to have a family, a house and everything in between. And then suddenly, we're 10, 23, and now we got pressure for taking our life more seriously. We got a dead-end jobs and got bills to pay. Our old friends and now our enemies. And now I'm thinking back to when I was young, back to the day when I was falling in love. He used to meet me on the east side, in the city where the sun don't set. And every day, you know where we ride through the back streets in a blue Corvette. And baby, you know I just wanna leave tonight. We can go anywhere we want. Drive down to the coast, jump in the sea. Just take my hand and come with me, singing. We can do anything if we put our mind to it. Take your whole life and you put a line through it. My love is yours if you're willing to take it. Give me your heart, cause I ain't gonna break it. So come away, starting to taste. Start a new life together in a different place. Know the love is how all these ideas came to be. So baby, run away with me. Run away now, run away now, run away now. Run away now, run away now, run away now. He used to meet me on the east side.
She used to meet me on the east side.
He used to meet me on the east side.
She used to meet me on the east side, in the city where the sun don't set.
All right, here we go. It is Friday, and you need a little perspective. Maybe you need a little pick-me-up. Luckily, Jaybird is here. We'll wrap things up with your thought for the day.
Don't sell the sun to buy a candle.
Don't sell the sun
to buy a candle. Use your head.
Okay.
Let's not.
If you got a lot of lights, don't sell that.
Don't sell the sun. If you got the sun, sell this great thing to go buy something way less than the sun.
Yeah.
The grass isn't always greener.
Oh, is that it? Okay.
Yeah.
You following this, Virginia?
Not a bit.
An apple a day keeps the doctor
Are
away.
you drunk?
No, I'm not. That's the problem.
Are you having alcohol and not sharing?
Yeah, I wish. You'd know if I had alcohol.
Okay. All right. Well, let's just leave you with this.
Have a great Friday, you mother.
Looking for some KVJ merchandise and swag? Go to kvjshow.com and click KVJ Gear.
You have to be ready to shift,